Yo, people, what's going on? What's going on? Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome back again to Donversation TV. Today, we're going to be talking everything Arsenal and all the rest of the fucking scum. People, if you find swearing offensive, if you find me offensive, it's cool. There's other channels that will suit your needs. This is what I'm saying. But do you know when you come in the building, please like and subscribe. This is what I'm saying. I just reached 100. And let me see if I can reach 200 by the end of friggin' November. This is what I'm saying. But first of all, I want to bring in my brother, my guest, yeah? Man like Ozzy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Some love.
Ozzy, man.
Ozzy, what you saying, my
man? I see the intro. The intro's looking hard, bro.
Oh, yeah, blood. Do you know what it is?
Like the intro, bro. It's a short thing, but it's smashed. Like it bangs. Still, pause.
Bro, do you know what it is? Yeah, the intro represents me. This is what I'm saying. I'm fucking crazy. Yeah. Even I know this, blood. You get me? So it is what it is, bro. Like, and do you know what? Yeah, it's my first intro, and I just want to like kind of, just spice it up a little piece. So, Ozzy, what you say, my G?
It, man. Now, big up. I like it still, bro, because that's the first time I see it, man.
Yeah,
big
bro.
Up for having me on the channel again, man. And big up on 100 subscribers.
Oh, enough love and respect. Bro, you know I respect that. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you look into Ozzy's Den. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out your thing, bro.
Yeah, Ozzy's Den, bro. Like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? But but statements don't see in it. We might come across a bit offensive, but that's just us expressing ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're just being authentic out here. We don't feed into the nonsense.
Yeah,
we say it how it is, innit? So it might be a bit strong for certain people. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
Well, that's it. Like, first and foremost, I want to large up the chat. This is what I'm saying. Like, people like AK, yeah, he's a Man City supporter. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother, but fuck you as well. You know what I'm saying? Lucian Kid, yo, big up, broski. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sham, he's always supporting. You know what I'm saying? Each and every time. So big up. You know what I'm saying? Says shout out to Ozzy each and every. You know what I'm saying? So it's mad because me and him are blacked out today. Your people. First and foremost, we ain't doing no moves out here. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, this ain't Ebony and Ivory looking to lick off boxes and stuff like that. It is what it is. Man like us, we're in mourning. You get me? We're gonna have a guest coming up shortly. Yeah, his name is Sai. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. You see, teams like Liverpool, they're in the mud right now. Yeah, and it's crazy because I go on a lot of streams where I'm the only Arsenal fan. You get me? Yeah. And it's nice to have my brother right here, yeah, disrespecting other fucking fans. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what it is like? Si, you're gonna come in, you're gonna hear a little piece of disrespect, yeah. Don't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? Big up AK that says 009. We're here for that. We're here for all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So large up to Si, my brother. Big up, brother.
Big up Danzi. All good? Big up Ozzy.
Yeah, all good, man. We're just out here enjoying life. We're just enjoying life, my brother. Like, but don't worry, we'll get to your team. We'll get to your team in a bit, yeah. I want Ozzy to tell me, because the last time I spoke to Ozzy, it was kind of like in the international break as well, right? So I want to get Ozzy's thoughts on like how Arsenal has been. What's his feeling? No, do you know what it is? Fuck your feelings, brother. You get what I'm saying? We want to talk about facts. You hear me? Yeah. So so factual. Yeah. Talk to me about Arsenal, my brother.
Well, right now, it's going accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I won't get excited. I won't get giddy. People say 1 point ahead and all that. October champions and whatnot. It's nice, but like I said, we're not even like a third way through the season. You know what I'm saying? We're not even a quarter away. It's not even 10 games yet. So I'm holding my horses. It's nice being top. The handbrake's been let off a little bit. We've seen some glimpses of some decent football. Not enough to satisfy me, I can't lie. Because the last game we played was flipping boring.
Yeah.
But seeing Liverpool lose and all that, seeing other teams drop points, it was nice.
Yeah.
Long may it continue. Right now, as an Arsenal fan, I'm content.
Yeah.
I'm not here. Yeah. I'm just here. You know what I'm saying?
Balance. Yeah. As SB say, balance blood.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't lie, man. These international breaks are jarring, man.
Yeah. Nah, man, I'm with you on that, man. Do you know what I'm saying? First of all, fuck international breaks. Like, if it's not the World Cup, actually
I don't
playing.
give a shit. If it's not a Euro, it's a big competition. I don't care, bro. You think I'm interested in England playing Wales or who they're flipping playing, bro? I don't give a shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, like it's gonna be boring football. I'm so glad that I'm so glad that Declan Rice went down and had to be taken off. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I haven't even seen the lineup today because I really don't give a shit. I just don't want no more Arsenal injuries. You know what I'm saying? But let's dig into this quickly, yeah? Because after the 1-1 win, yeah, I think that's the last time I actually spoke to you. And since then, I think we played, Port Vale, Newcastle, Olympiacos, and obviously West Ham. So quickly, like as a quick rundown, give me your thoughts on those matches because we've won all four of them. You get me? So, and right now, like I'm kind of with you where I'm not Mr. Positive, yeah, but I'm not going to be negative because I've seen Arteta do some things which have shocked me, yeah, in certain matches where, let's say, more namely in the Newcastle match, his lineup, right? From what I was expecting to what he gave me personally, I was kind of happy still. Do you know what I'm saying? I can understand Port Vale. It is what it is. It's Carling Cup. No one gives a damn about them. You know what I'm saying?
That match.
Yeah, Olympiacos, it was more routine. But like so far, Arteta has kind of been shocking myself. Like, and like this is why I always said I'm not a positive fan, I'm not a negative fan. I'm an Arsenal do better. That's what it is. Just Arsenal do better. You know what I'm saying? So what's your thoughts on them one day?
Yeah, like the Port Vale match, I can't lie, I did not watch it. I watched the highlights.
Yeah,
like, I couldn't care less in it. It's one of them games like it's you don't put too much emphasis on. It's not like a factor where you judge how the team is playing and whatnot. It's just a mashup of players that haven't played. The few things I didn't like was him playing certain plays that weren't needed to be like played. Apart from that, I don't really care. The Newcastle hoodoo's over, thankfully, because bruv, every time we play them, bruv, it's a long day. You know what I'm saying? For the last 2 years, it's been a long day. I think in 4 games we played against them, apart from the last season game, we've had 3 shots or 4 shots on target. So I'm happy about that one. The Olympiacos game, I liked bits of it. Odegaard for me, even though I give him hella, I cuss him all the time.
Yeah.
He actually performed decently. It's a shame he got injured. But the thing is, with the injuries, for me, people say, oh yeah, I don't want to blame this and that. For me, there's one person to blame.
Yeah.
That's the manager, because we've seen it time and time again, him throw players on the pitch when they've gone down and then it's gone worse.
Yeah.
So for me, to be honest, I blame 2 people. The manager, the mostly, and the medical staff, because the medical staff rush players.
Yeah. For
me, they rush players. But overall, like I said, I'm happy right now. Hopefully, whatever injuries, whatnot we got, it's a bit of recovery time during this international break. I see people getting onto Gokeres a bit. Whether it's justified or not, I'm still gonna hope he comes good, but I can see why people getting onto his back a bit as well, because he's not produced in it as what his main thing to do, score goals. He hasn't really scored goals like that.
Yeah.
But overall, as of how things stands in it, all them games and stuff, we won all of them. It's all good. We're top. It's nice.
No, do you know what it is? Yeah, I'm with you there in certain respects. It's like, say, with the Port Vale, I don't really care about that match, right? Do you know what? If we're able to win that cup, then do you know what? Yeah, it's another cup added to the list. But for me, it's too little, too late for Arteta. Do you know what I'm saying? That's more for the bantering and all of that bullshit. I don't really care about none of that. My main thing is okay. First and foremost, I want Okay. First and foremost, what I want, is for Odegaard to get better, because that's like he's gone down in 3 games before 45 minutes and he needs that rest. Whether I like him or not in the team, I don't want him to be injured, because that's a good player to take off the bench at least. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. So I wish him well, right? With the last few matches, it's crazy because let's say with more the Newcastle match, we went out there with an intent. Yeah, we went out there knowing that we could actually win this game, especially like you said, there's been a hoodoo at St James's Park for the last few seasons, and it hasn't been a great place to go, like realistically. Yeah, it hasn't been a great place to go. Now, big up Prime, like he Prime's he's a Chelsea fan, but he's a very sensible Chelsea fan. Let me say before we crash out on him. Do you know what I'm saying? Just remember, it's 2 of us today, so we ain't having no shit. You get me? But yeah, against Newcastle, we played such an attacking.
Champion of the world. Champion of the
world. Okay, no. Do you know what is Prime? Big up.
It's been like 3 months now. Allow it.
No, Ozzy, I call it the best.
6 years since you won a trophy, bro. Don't speak to me.
All right, look, it's the best Carling Cup in the world. So big you man up here. I'll give you manners and I give you respect. Fuck you, Prime, my brother, and fuck your team. It is what it is. But
listen, Arteta can't win a Carling Cup though. So
no, I hope he doesn't win a Carling Cup. This is what I'm saying. I hope his sights are a lot higher than that. You know what I'm saying? What I hope and what's realistic is 2 different things, and we'll get to that, Prime, because I know you're an agent of chaos. But fuck you right now. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. With the Newcastle game, I was happy with the lineup that we played. Yeah, we played Eze in his preferred position. Right. I was happy that we could actually see signs of us playing good football, because my thing was, is Newcastle going to beat us up all around the pitch? Pause. Right. And they tried in the first minute. Yeah. And when Joe Linton should have got a yellow card. But you know what? Yeah. The ref said, you know what, I'm just going to let things go. He let things go. It is what it is, yeah? We came up, 2-1 winners, and it was, what was it? I think it was a set piece, if I can remember. Gabriel scored a set piece, yeah?
Yeah, cool now, isn't it?
Yeah, not everyone's players can get GAs, yeah? It is what it is, yeah? More importantly, the Olympiacos game, it was more... I wasn't happy with the performance, but I was happy with the result. I thought it should have been a cricket score. We allowed them. We let them have too many. No, okay. It's hard because like it's easy to say I'm happy for the win and not the performance, but it was more Gokaris' performance, and I'll come on to him later. You know what I'm saying? The West Ham game, it was routine. I was expecting a better scoreline, because for me they're more of a relegation threat, and their players ain't banging, and it should have been an easy win. You see, my issue is more Gokaris. Like West Ham and Olympiacos, they're the games that he should have been scoring against, and I was at Olympiacos game at the Emirates, and I saw that chance where he had on with the one-on-one with the keeper. These are the games that I'm expecting him to score in, not the Man City games, not the Liverpool games, even against Man United. Forget where Man United are on the table, they're still Man United. Do you know what I'm saying? It's easy for Man United to get hyped up against Arsenal, just like it is for Tottenham is to get hyped up against Arsenal, no matter where they are in the league. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm kind of disappointed in Gokaris, simply because I believe that he needs to be scoring in these matches, for us Arsenal fans and for the rival fans to shut them the fuck up. You get me? Because it's easy for a player to go 009, Oxwords, but we'll get onto that in a minute, right? When it came with like players like Eze and stuff like that,
man. That's like three
say that again.
Sai should fight back. It's like
No. We'll get on to Sai. That's what I'm saying. Sai will have his moment. Let the Arsenal man them just have our time. This is what I'm saying. We're top of the table. Right now we're looking down at, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying we're gonna win the league, but we're just happy to be in this position at this point in time. You get me? We all know what's gonna happen.
That's the reason why you're happy right now.
Look, my players, they've been on point. So your manager. So Arteta's failures, can be washed away. You know what I'm saying? Washed away in the same with the praises of our players. This is why I'm praising the players. You get what I'm saying?
And the manager.
We'll give him some praise.
Look, right. One thing that I'll give Arteta, right, especially in what was it? I think it was a Newcastle game. He took off a player at 45 minutes. Yeah, he saw they weren't playing well, so he took him off. Yeah, I'll give him that. Yeah, because we all know that he likes to bring players on after 70 minutes. Yeah, we all know this, bro. You get me? So when the game is kind of petering itself out and their defenses, they're gone into 2 blocks of 4 or a 4 and a 5. This is what I'm saying. So like, I'll give him that. Yeah. So, but I'm not going to give him anything else until he gives me a title. Pause. Yeah. Okay, it's prime. So I'll give you your clip right there. Yeah. So big up Arteta for bringing on a player in 45 minutes, or when Odegaard went down, he brought on an attacking player. Yeah. In who was it? What's his name? My man, that black brother, man. I just said his name. Fucking hell. Eze. Yeah. Apologies.
Eze.
So, yeah, Eze. He could have brought on a Moreno. But you know what? He brought on Eze. So do you know what? Yeah, applaud him. Yeah, and even in the Newcastle match, right? He took off. I think it was Calafiori. He took off Calafiori and he put on Martinelli. Yeah, so he is actually thinking that, you know what? Yeah, forget these like for like changes. When we're losing a match, right? He's actually willing to bring on attacking players for defensive players, right? And that's the right thing to do, in my opinion. If you're going to go for it, you might as well go for it. You get me? The worst thing that can happen is that you score, that they score, yeah? And so far, it hasn't happened that way. So you know what, yeah? I'll big up Arteta for that. Because as much as I criticize him, and I'm in my right to criticize him, and if any idiot wants to even say, Don C, why are you still doing this? Just look at our previous 3 seasons. You get me? Yeah? Just look at that. Yeah, and that's your answer. But when he's doing well, I'll applaud him in isolation, but I still want better. You get me? But yo, Ozzy, have you got anything else to say about Arsenal before we move on to Liverpool?
Actually,
I won't say too much in it, but like I said in it, he's done some things well, which we gave him credit for, and some things not so much. But
yeah.
As things stands, it's good for now, isn't it?
Yeah. Prime, what's you gonna say, brother?
I got a question for Ozzy, and I guess Don C as well. Do you agree that Arsenal have, and I quote here, weapons of mass destruction? Unquote. Do you agree with
that? You see that? No? You see, for me, that's an outlandish comment, and I won't say no more than that. That's someone that, you see how I describe what's his name? I forgot his name. Yeah, he's someone that, you know, when the food comes and you just get excited. Yeah, that's just him. You know what I mean? I got nothing against him. Big up to him. I forgot his flipping name.
Do you know who said it? You know who
Yeah. I watched the thing live, bro.
Oh, okay, cool, fine.
But I know who you're on about. I can't remember his damn name.
Tony, big up Tony.
Yeah. You see, Tony, he's one of them guys where he'll eat with his eyes. You know, that's how I describe him. He's a very excited brother. Big up to him. I've got nothing to say. He's a lovely guy, but he just needs to not get too excited, because it'll come back to bite him.
Yeah, but he said this.
We got good players.
He said this before.
But this ain't no dictatorship right now, even though we do have a bit of a dictator as a manager.
He said this before Arsenal were top of the league, though, by the way. So
yeah, I know. He was on Northside stream. I know when he said it.
Yeah. Hey, maybe Tony. Listen, Tony. Maybe he was right about Slot. Remember, he was talking about Slot last year. People don't want to listen. Hey, maybe Tony's right, man.
Yeah, but Slot won a league last year anyway. Slot won a league, so it is what it is. Yeah. Now, first and foremost, I want to big up Tony. This is what I'm saying. Like, me and him go back and forth. Yeah, a lot. a lot, especially when we was on the Arsenal, the Man United Arsenal show on Flawless's thing on Sarcasm City, yeah. But I want to shout out to Tony. You know what I'm saying? Because like me and him, that's my brother, and that's my brother for real. And as brothers, you're gonna fall out sometimes. You ain't gonna agree on everything, but I still can show you a lot of manners and a lot of respect. So, people, make sure you log into Tony Claw TV, like and subscribe these things. You know what I'm saying? He does say some outlandish things, but you know what? Yeah, us Arsenal fans, we are just different. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, all fans are different. You get me?
You know what? He's
fans like me, some fans like Ozzy, and you get some fans like Egal. It is what it is, yeah. But it's life, innit? So, Si, before we move on to your team, have you got anything to say about Arsenal?
Yeah, I have to ask. I have a question for both of you. See, the way Liverpool are performing right now, do you guys think you are favorites, and do you guys think they have confidence we can win the title? Why can't you tell that? Yeah, we can win the title now.
What? You think that we can win a title? Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what, bro? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to come up here with so much chest. Yeah. The only chest that I have, yeah, is a chest that I'm doing when I go gym. Do you know what I'm saying?
Don't see. 1 minute. Sorry to cut you off. Don't tell me manager. Just tell me, why can't you win the league? You got players, right? You trust your players. And the way Liverpool are performing right now, they are showing no signs of improvement right now. Why can't you say, yeah, these players can win the title? No manager of what? Take Arteta out. Take Arteta out.
Do you know what it is? If we took Arteta out of the for myself, yeah, myself only. If we took Arteta out of the conversation, then I'll tell you we'll win the league. If we had a better manager, I at the beginning of the season, I would have said Arsenal's winning the league. Yeah. And I've stated this so many times. Yeah. I'm not one of those fans that's scared to say, do you know what? Yeah, we're gonna win a game and we lose it. Right? I'm not one of those fans. You know what I'm saying? I call it as I see it. I haven't seen anything from Arteta to tell me that we're going to win the league. Can he progress us to a certain spot? Yes. We've been second 3 times. Yeah, in the last 3 years. So yes, he can. Is he a good manager? Yes. But then there's good managers and there's great managers. And unfortunately, Arteta is not made in that mode until he proves people like me wrong. Until then, I will never back him fully and say, do you know what? Yeah, we can win the league. What I will do, though, I will praise him in isolation from game to game to see what he does from game to game, to see the formation that he plays, the players that he puts on, the substitutions, the timing of it. Do you know where it is? If we're winning a match 3-4-0, yeah, you take off your best players. If I see those kind of things and I see progression in that way, then yes. You know what I'm saying? Until then, I can't say we're just because on the 7th game through international break, we're top of the league by 1 point. Because Slot can change it around. But can Arteta? For the last 3 seasons, he hasn't done it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'll never back a person until I see it. I'm a person, seeing is believing. You know what I'm saying? Well, Ozzy, what's your thoughts on that?
Yes.
Yeah, no, like, I get what you're saying. I'm the same, to be honest. As the squad, if you take Arteta out of the equation, the squad is more than capable to win the league. But like Liverpool fans will say it, Chelsea fans will say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that squad is more than capable. But again, the manager, I've said this before, we are paying for him being naive in the sense of he don't have the experience of winning and he's going through trial and error. And a lot of the times we criticize him for making the same mistakes again and again. And we've seen him in multiple scenarios where he's not been able to get over the line. So that's why we're like me and Don C, you could say we're on the fence or we don't believe, because we're going based on what we've seen from this manager. He's been 8 points clear, he hasn't done it. He's been the chaser, he hasn't done it. You know what I'm saying? There's not enough evidence or showing from this manager to say he can do it. But if you take him out of the equation, then get a title-winning manager, I say yes. The squad is more than capable. You're telling me with the players we got, that team shouldn't be capable of winning the league. It's more than stacked. We ain't got the excuses of now saying we ain't got backups and all this. For me, like with the squad now, there is no excuses. Like even last season, that squad was good enough to even win a trophy, not necessarily maybe the league. But you can't tell me their squad last season was not good enough to even win like a Carabao FA Cup. But yeah, let's see what happens.
Do you know what's interesting? Do you know what's interesting with this one? Yeah, because Perez came out lately. Perez came out recently, yeah, and I'm just paraphrasing when he said this, yeah, and I'm sure you heard this, Ozzy. He said that the Cronkies said to him that if Arteta doesn't win a trophy, he's gone. What do you think about that, bro?
Yeah, no, I done a stream about it, and I rate that because my man's a baller, bro. My man's a serial winner. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't stand for this nonsense of like such a manager. He's the player that you want to have in the team because he knows what it takes to win. You think he's gonna be, bruv, if Perez was around at this moment, you think he'll be donking around in the squad thinking, bruv, I'm happy not winning shit for 6 seasons? Nah, bro. He don't come from I just want to collect my wages and chill. So for him to come out with that statement, and people are gonna get on his back, and people might not even know who Perez is, and go check him out. One of the best number 7s ever to grace this league. He has every right to say that, and I hope it does happen. I hope the Cronkies will make a change, like he said. He said if Arteta doesn't deliver this season, I believe the Cronkies will make a change, and I hope that will happen.
Yeah, man. To be honest, I'm with you on that. You see, my money's on us not winning anything this season, right? But we all know that I have an agenda. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my agenda is Arteta's never been good enough. It hasn't been good enough. So get out. All right. But if he doesn't win, I think that he should be gone because he's that. Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's not even okay. I take the money into equation, yeah, of everything. It's the fact that we're second 3 times. It's the fact that you keep on failing at your job. Do you know what I'm saying? All right? We all know in any job you fail, you're getting fired. So what makes him exempt? And like I know that Sai said about Prime said about the weapons of mass destruction, right? That Tony said, right? But yeah, it's not that because we have great players, bro, in our team. But it's the manager that lets us down. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like having a Ferrari engine in a Skoda body. You get me? What the fuck is the point of that, bro? You get me? You want a slimline car, you know what I'm saying, to drive 100 and stupid miles an hour, and you put in such a clunky mobile that not many people want. You get me? Yeah? And that's how I see Arsenal right now. Yeah? Arteta's the Skoda, the Arsenal players are the Ferrari. You get me? Give them a chance, bro. And by giving them a chance, I think he needs to go. Because look, right, another year goes on, another title or another trophy that's missed. Do you know what that means? Our players are getting older as well, and that's something that not many people are talking about. Yeah, our team is in its prime. Let's say we keep these boys for another 3 years, and we don't win anything. Then what? Then it's failure upon failure. So in like I know that what was it recently? Saliba signed a new deal. Yeah. If we don't win anything in the next 2 seasons or a season, forget Saliba. Gabriel's gonna be like, I'm fucking off, mate. I'm going to another team. And to be honest, I don't blame him for doing that. You see what I'm saying? Because he's an amazing player, and in any footballer's life, their main objective is to play at the highest level and win trophies at the highest level. You get me? We all work, and we want to get paid. And me personally, I like to always keep going up the ladder, because you know what? The higher you go, the more bonuses you get. And that's the reality of it. That's and that's what footballers have, that kind of mindset. Otherwise, they'll be playing Sunday League football with me. With all the broke up knees, the broke up back on the most rubbish pitches. But bro, it's like this, either Arteta needs to fix up, or I hope Perez, what his statement was, I hope that is true. But regardless, it's a win-win. Because if Arteta leaves the season, people like us will be singing for joy, bro. And I told people, if Arteta gets sacked this season and we don't win anything, I'm opening a bottle of Patron, bro, and we're gonna have a fucking party live. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just happy. You get me? But Prime side, forget Arsenal for a second. Yeah, you two man met. Yeah, so I want Prime and Side to tell me what happened in that match, because like Chelsea, they helped us out. So I want to say thank you for what. You get me? This isn't payback for Baku, but it's a start.
Wait, you're still complaining about
Prime can go.
Don't you want payback for Madueke, Jorginho, David Luiz, Petr Cech, Kepa? We're talking about Baku. Okay.
You know you're a real arsehole, you know that.
No, I'm just saying, like, don't focus on the recent losses. Don't focus on Baku, bro. How long ago was Baku?
Yeah, like, bruv. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I'm spiteful. You know what I'm saying? I take things to heart. You get me?
That hurt me. I can't lie.
My bad. Madueke is cooking for you guys, so that's not a flop. I hear it. He's cooking.
Fuck you,
the best winger in the league, isn't he?
You're an arsehole.
People are saying Madueke.
Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know who he is better than? Do you know who he is better than? Yeah.
Who?
What?
Garnacho.
I mean, that's not. Garnacho already has GA this season. Madueke doesn't. So.
Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Well, guy, talk to me, bro.
You want to go first, Si? Losers first.
Yeah. Worst game of the season for me. See, I'm not surprised about the result. The way it happened, that is disgusting for me. Last minute winner against Chelsea. I have taken 1-1. Chelsea are better side for me. They played really, really well. And I say to follow stream, we will be dominated in that midfield. And it happened. We are dominated all over the pitch. We are not the better side. And we didn't create much chances. And most embarrassing was they have Sanchez in goal and they have two center backs. That's it. And we didn't attack. We didn't create any chances. Sorry, Prime?
Respect Sanchez. He's top 3 in the league, bro.
Okay, fine. Okay. See, for me, I don't rate him. Okay. Then, see, that is disgrace for me. If we are not attacking Robert Sanchez, Achimpong, and James, I think it's not James. Who played right center back? Badishile. Badishile is okay player. Achimpong is upcoming center back. They played really, really well. But they both played really well. But we didn't create much. That is embarrassing for me. And I expected that result. I have to say, I'm not expected that loss, but I would have taken a draw. The way we are performing, the way we are playing right now, and the way the players are not in form, I expected that it will be not a good performance. I want a draw, but the loss was absolutely embarrassing for me. And Chelsea are far, far better side than us, and they look like they can score 3 or 4 goals. And I'm literally, this is onslaught. This is all onslaught. I said in Flawless Stream also after the match, he has to change. He's making some of the decisions he's making and tactics. I'm not understanding what he was trying to do, and I'm not seeing my system. That is my main problem. Was I'm not seeing Liverpool system and what they are trying to do. I can see Chelsea, what they want to do and what they want. How can they score goals. I can see that. But I'm not seeing from Liverpool perspective, from Liverpool fan, I'm not seeing that. That is my main concern. And it has been coming. Fair to say, we are not performing well from the start of the season. And this result was absolutely ridiculous for me in terms of players. I have to talk about Konate. I have to talk about. See, people are blaming Van Dijk for that goal. I'm not blaming Van Dijk. I'm blaming midfield. I'm blaming McAllister. Why do you have to leave him? Why do you have to give Caicedo that much of space? Yes, it's a very, very good strike. But if you don't leave or if you tackle him, he won't shoot that. And our attack, Salah. See, I'm not worried about Salah right now. I'm not expecting heavy numbers from Salah right now. Okay. For me, the whole attack was a problem. The whole defense structure is a problem. The whole midfield is a problem. If our midfield and defense sort out, our attack, they can score goals. And left wing, jack shit. Don't start on him. Okay. I'm done with him. I don't rate him. I'm done with him. I don't want to talk about him. Once our midfield sorted, then I can see, yeah, we can score goals. And Words came in and created 2 to 3 chances, but Salah missed. For me, this is on slot. He has to change it. These 3 losses in a row, 2 losses in a row in Premier League. Now I am seeing differently slot. Yeah, you making mistakes. You are doing so many wrong things. You're picking wrong players in wrong positions, and you are going too much of offensive. What do you do now? After international break against United, I want to see correct lineup, correct tactics, not stupid lineup and stupid tactics. Then I can say, yeah, this is a dip in form. It's all October. We can't win the league in October, but we can lose in October. I don't want to go 7 to 8 points lead against Arsenal and City. I don't want to give that head start. See, everybody has a dip in form. Right now, Liverpool have, but we have to click. We can't take a 10 to 15 games to click. It can't happen like that. Yeah, see, you spent 400 million. We have to win the league. That's it. There is no other way. Yeah, okay, fine, no problem. We can give him. No. You have to win the league. For me, you have to win the league or Champions League. This is on slot, and this some of the players has to improve. McAllister, Salah, Gakshet, Words. Okay, take up Words because it is first season. I will give him time. For me, I will give him time on Words. Everybody can say anything about Words, but I'm not jumping on the gun and saying no, bullshit like that. I'm not like that. I will give time for Words. It's fine for me. But around the other players, they have to improve. McAllister has to improve. Konata has to improve. Salah has to improve. So many other players has to improve. If other players are performing well, there will be no focus on Words. There will be no pressure on Words. See, we are not winning the games. That's why there is pressure on Words. If we are winning the games, nobody cares about Words. That is it. For me, this is on slot. They has to do. Congratulations to Chelsea. They played really, really well, and it's a disgrace. Liverpool didn't attack so much against their 5th or 6th pair of centre backs, and one of the worst keepers I have seen for Chelsea. That's it. Slot has to improve.
Yeah. Before you go, Prime, because I know you're gonna have a long monologue. Yeah. Ozzy, what do you think about Liverpool right now?
Liverpool, you know what with Liverpool is like it's like a machine that's like not clicking right now, man. Yeah. It's like, bro, it's not running well. You know what I'm saying? It's very disjointed, and I give Slot is to blame because what worked last season, he seems like he's a bit kind of thrown that out the window, and I'm like, why? It worked. Don't, like, you know, the old cliche saying, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Don't fix it. Yeah.
And I feel like he's giving himself more and more problems than he should have. But then there's players in that team that I don't know, they're not performing. Kanate don't want to be there. Kanate looks like a dot from one of like the best partnerships last year, I would say. Him and Van Dijk. They're looking like, well, Van Dijk, I won't give him, he's still good, but Kanate is looking like one headless donkey. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He looks like one of them, you know them toys that when you was little and you wind up.
Oh yeah.
And then he just goes
let it go, yeah.
Man, that's what Kanate is reminding me of when he played.
Van Spice blood.
Yeah. McAllister, bro, like don't get me wrong, I love McAllister. That guy was one of the bargains, like ever.
It's true.
The price Liverpool got him for, like, that's one of the best bargains ever. He's an absolute baller, but this season, I don't know what going for him. Verts slot has tried to fit him. It's just not working. Salah's being greedy. That brother's always been greedy, but he's been more greedy than like that guy. For me, there's a case to say you can kind of blame him for losing that game.
But, I agree. Yeah. Sorry to cut you, Ozzy. I agree with that point.
Like he had a chance. He could have won that game with the chances he had, but
yes.
Salah,
I agree.
Sometimes he's too greedy for his own good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Isaac, like, I'm not gonna like he set up the goal. Gakpo is Gakpo. You never know what you're gonna get from Gakpo, innit? He's either gonna perform. Gakpo is, how do you say, he's a moments player. He'll perform for 3-4 games, then won't perform, or perform one game, not perform for 2 games. So, like, for me, the way I see it with Liverpool is Slot should just go back to what was working last season. There's no need to give yourself more problems than what you need right now. He's chopping and changing too much for what he need. Like, there's no need for that. You had a formation, you had a system that worked. Why change it? And for me, it's like he's been bamboozled with all these players, trying to fit them in, trying to make it work. At the end of the day, go with what's working and then tweak it a little bit, or just use the additional players as of when needed. But for me, the big problem with Liverpool is not the attack so much, because we know we can score goals. But if you continue with that donkey Kanate, I don't know, man. He's looking like a big problem right now, to the point where if I was a Liverpool fan, I'll tell him, listen, you're not signing the new contract, hold bench.
We can't, Rosie, because we don't have another centre back, because we brought Leone, he's injured right now, ACL. We don't have another centre back.
Yeah, I mean,
you got Gomez.
He's also injury prone, Ramsey. He's also injury prone.
But I'd rather play him than Kanate right now. He can't be doing worse than Kanate right now, man.
See, he played against Southampton, he looked worst. Okay, he played against Southampton. The relegated Southampton, he looked worst. See, for me, Konata is bad. Our defensive structure is bad. But if we can sort out our midfield, then I can expect some stability. For me, the Liverpool main problem was midfield. We are leaving Gravenberch alone. Donsi watched so many games in Flawless Stream with me and other panelists. I said so many times, I'm seeing so many holes in that midfield. Yeah, everybody can run through that midfield with single pass. Caicedo single-handedly dominated us. And I'm not surprised about that. And second half, Lavia did it. And Lavia is a brilliant player if he stays fit. That's why I said, if we can sort out our midfield, then I can say, okay. The main issue is Liverpool midfield. See, I want put Soboslai, Gravenberch as a double pivot. Use words. That's it. Don't use words and don't use Soboslai and Gravenberch as attacking pair. Use them as a defensive pair. Then defense has some stability. See, Arsenal use Zubimendi and Rice as a defensive pair. Sometimes they use as a one sitting midfielder. Zubimendi is a sitting midfielder. Declan Rice can go box to box, but it won't happen every match. Arteta gives some only freedom for some matches only. In some matches, he will pick Marino, Zubimendi, Mikel Marino, Zubimendi, and Declan Rice. And the only guy who gets freedom was Mikel Marino. Zubimendi and Rice, they both sit. Then that they have good defensive stability. That is I want at Liverpool. If we are good defensive stability, then Words can roam whatever he wants. Whatever he wants, he can do that. And another main problem was Words is collecting ball from Van Dijk. That is not good. That is not good. He has to collect ball from Gravenberch or Szoboszlai. He has to be up the pitch. He has to be near the goal. I want that. Why is Words coming so deep? And I have seen with the last season with Chelsea also with Cole Palmer. He is coming so deep last season and he struggled. Now Cole Palmer was if he is injured right now. But when Cole Palmer performs best, he stayed high up the pitch. For me, that is I want. All I blame will be on Slot and change the tactics a little bit. That's it. If we change the tactics, go to the basics, stick to the basics, and I want to drop Salah right now. Drop Salah, no problem. He's 34. Sorry, 33. He's 33. He's not in form. Drop Salah. Change system. It will work. Go front two. Go Ekatike and Isak. Put a Words at 10. Szoboszlai, McAllister and Gravenberch, or put Jones at there. Jones is one of the low-key our best players. Curtis Jones, he performed really well when he came off, when he comes to the pitch. Then we can have stability. And right back situation, give Frimpong a games. Bradley is not performing well. Give Frimpong a game. A run of games, 2 to 5 games. Then we can see how he performs. Right now, Bradley is not playing well, but he's sticking with him. McAllister is not performing well. He's sticking with him. This is why I blame Slot and all question marks on Slot. After international break, I want to see changes. That's it. Changes, then we can perform.
You see, Si, I hear you on that, but I think your issues are a lot deeper than that. Just from my perspective, because from when the league started, and I saw you lot playing Brentford, because me and you done a stream on Flawless on Sarcasm City, and remember when I said to you about first and foremost your defense, right? And the fact that Words because what I saw was all your players or all your attacking players, they occupy the same space. Yeah. That's a massive problem. You get me? Because now when everyone's doing the same runs, right, then naturally all the defenders kind of tuck in. So it's a lot easier for you to defend. Do you hear what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you got Salah as a stat padder. And don't get me wrong, for what Salah's done has been amazing. All right. But he goes quiet in 85 minutes of the game, and then he has he's like his 10th chance, and then he scores. So a lot of averages, he would always score a goal, or he'll get a cheeky penalty. Yeah, what I'm saying, he has declined because he's not even doing that anymore. His shots are horrible, and he's a very selfish player. And if you're going to be a selfish player, you have to score. You have to score.
Yes,
not just rely on a penalty, or and not Fred Manning. Do you hear what I'm saying? He is like, his performances in the last few games, because that's all we can go on, has been horrible. And then we go on to 009, in Words, right? Do you remember I always said to you with Words that the only reason why I'm on him is because I am holding him to the same standards as every single one of you frauds have held my players to. Do you get me?
Donzi, sorry to cut you off. I agree. Donzi, Don't say I agree with you. I'm not blaming you or see, you can take shots. I never reply because I know what words can do. Yes, he's not performing really well. You can take on shots. I can understand it. See, Liverpool fans did with Caicedo. Okay, I can understand it. No problem. Caicedo didn't perform well in his first season. From second season, he's a brilliant player. I wanted Caicedo. I wanted Lavia. I'm not blaming anybody to taking shots on words. For me, the main problem, you can say all the defense was problem. Yeah, I agree defense was problem. I agree, yes, words is not performing well. But for me, the main issue is midfield. Our midfield is not giving freedom to words. Our attackers are not performing really, really well. See, Donzi, you have, Martinelli is not performing well, but now it's good. But you have Eze at left wing. You have Saka at right wing. You have Gokres. Take off Gokres. You got two wingers who can score goals and who can create also. Eze can create and Saka create goals for you. But for us, Gakshit won't create anything and Salah is not in form. And Wirtz is not performing right now. See, in your three attackers are not performing well, then we can't score goals, right? That is why what I'm saying was give stability in that midfield. Go some little bit defensive. We are not performing well. Go little bit defensive with Sobosla and Gravenberch. Give freedom for us words. Then we can see. See, I don't want Wirtz and Ekatike play well. See, Wirtz and Ekatike attack same space. Ekatike wants to come deep. What I want was play Ekatike at 10. Play Wirtz at left wing. Play Isak. Drop Gakshit. Then I can see, we can score goals. We are not creating for Isak. I don't blame Isak right now. You see, same as you, Donsi, you are not creating for Gokres. We are not creating for Isak. They both are strikers. For me, Isak is a very, very high level striker.
All right, sorry for cutting you. The reason why we can't compare the situation, just in my opinion, is because for one, Isak played for Newcastle in the Premier League, and there was so much of this narrative like Isak's the second best goal scorer. He can come deep for the ball. He can actually make for himself. He could do the 1-2s. He's got speed and blah blah blah. And most importantly, he's Prem ready because he came from Newcastle. Everyone up here rated him either 1 or 2 as the top 2 strikers in this country. You know what I'm saying? In this league. So I can't hear the fact that, do you know what, right? He needs time. I refuse to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I can understand the whole Zubamendi thing. Not Zubamendi. What's his name for you, man?
Words.
Yeah, work for you, man. I can understand that just because he's not from this league. You know what I'm saying? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Even though a lot of people said he's the best number 10. Yeah. But I'll be nice today and give you the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. But with Isak, I refuse to do that because he comes from this league. He knows what it takes to play in this league. And he hasn't played like Newcastle as disrespectful as I am to them. Yeah. They don't really create that many chances, but yet Isak scored a few goals for them. You get me? Yeah. He made his own goals.
1 minute. Yeah, no. See, the difference between Wirtz and Isak was you right. Yeah, Isak had experience in 2 years in Premier League. For me, he didn't have any preseason and he didn't have start games for 90 minutes for us. And he's slowly getting into full fitness. Once he get to full fitness, then I can blame Isak. Right now, I'm not blaming Isak. Right now, I'm blaming other players around him.
Yeah, but then how many preseason games did Liverpool have?
Around 4 to 5.
Okay, let's say 3 or 4. Yeah, he had 3 or 4 preseason games with Newcastle, right? Preseason games with Newcastle.
No. He doesn't have any. No. He doesn't have any preseason games. He didn't play.
Yeah, he's played 7 league matches right now. Yeah, 7 league matches he's played in. He's had numerous training. I refuse to hear a player of his quality that we're going to make that excuse, or you're going to make that excuse, or Liverpool supporters are going to make that excuse. He didn't have pre-season. Fuck that, bro.
No. He didn't play. He didn't play 7 games.
Your mic's gone. I can't hear you, bro.
He said he didn't have a pre-season.
He didn't see.
No, he didn't have.
You are wrong.
He hasn't played fully 7 games yet.
No. He not played 7 games. He just started against Chelsea is the first start. I think Chelsea is his first start or the second start, and he didn't play 90 minutes for us. And one more thing, he's slowly getting into fitness. For me, I'm not blaming Isak right now. He's a brilliant player. I have seen him. You all seen him. For me, it's more problem about midfield and defense. And the players around Isak is a problem for me. Not Isak. Words is a problem. Ekatike is one of the best players. Gakshit is a problem. Salah is a problem. McAllister is a problem. Konate is a problem. Right back Bradley is a problem. If that other players are sorted out, and after that other players are performing, then Isak is not performing, then I can blame Isak. Right now, I'm blaming all other players than Isak.
Can I speak?
Yeah, of course you can.
That was a lot of waffle from you, so I'll be real. Because you spoke on Caicedo and you said that he wasn't good in his first year. Well, how come Caicedo doesn't get context of having to play under Pochettino? Why don't we get context?
See, I'm not blaming.
Hold on. Caicedo actually did have a hold on. Caicedo actually did have a good season, but he was left on an island playing on his own under Poch, and no one really gave the allowances or the excuses. Whenever Chelsea fans would try and give context, we didn't want to listen to it. When Arsenal fans gave context for Pepe, no one wanted to listen. When United fans would give context for Pogba or Højlund or Anthony, no one wanted to listen. When you're bought for big money, when you're bought for 100 mil plus, I'll be real, we don't care about context. Maybe if you want to give it for Wirtz, which I don't agree with, because that flick he had for Salah when he came on, if Salah scores and Liverpool go on to win the game, all of a sudden people are talking about how brilliant Wirtz is. So I don't care about the excuses being given. Isak's played in this league. I remember last season, people were saying he's better than Haaland. He can do everything Haaland can't. He can drop in, link play, create chances for himself. He can do everything. You guys had more than enough time against a Chelsea team with Sanchez in goal and no centre-backs fit on the pitch. You had more than enough time to do something and win the game. I'll be so raw, I don't hear the excuses. Salah's meant to be this Ballon d'Or winner. He was robbed of the Ballon d'Or, best winger in Premier League history, Premier League goal, better than Henry. And what can this guy do without his P&P? Where's the technical ability to go and create chances? Because I expected that from him. With Trent gone, I thought he would be more of the talisman to step up and create chances for you guys. He's not doing this. You guys are trying to talk about Gakpo not being... Hold on. People are talking about Gakpo not being good, which is fine. But last year, Diaz wasn't. You guys talked about Diaz, and Diaz wasn't good. Gakpo, who you guys bought 2-3 years ago. So is Gakpo just not a good player at all? Then is he a flop? Are we not going to talk about Gakpo being a flop? What's going on there? Your midfield. Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Your midfield.
1 minute. You're speaking what I speak.
Let him cook. Let him cook, and then you can rebuttal afterwards.
Your midfield. Why is it not functioning properly? You guys needed the Gravenberch DM worked last year, and it can probably still work again. But you guys still need bodies in your midfield. It's not enough. You need more. You need to bring in another midfielder, preferably a DM. You guys needed to bring in a centre back, and that was something I was speaking on when you guys bought Frimpong and Kirkes. I assumed you guys would switch to a back three, because when you look at the players you guys have bought, most of them suit playing in a back three system. Frimpong's a wing back. Kirkes, when he plays for Hungary, he plays as a wing back. Wirtz, operates best when he plays in the pockets as a 10. Salah has played in a wing back formation before at Fiorentina and at Roma. It works. I don't know why you guys didn't just bring in another center back, quality center back, to come in and then make that switch to a 3. That would help you guys a lot more than kind of what you're doing now. And I get the blame on Slot as well, fine. But you guys won 5 on the bounce, and you won in the Champions League and against Southampton. And, no one wanted to hear that you guys don't look good and aren't performing well. It was all about, we're winning games. So why can't your individual brilliance be a Chelsea side without a fit centre-back and with Sanchez in goal? Where's the excuses there? When you guys played Arsenal, when you guys played Arsenal and you won courtesy of a free kick, no one wanted to hear that you guys weren't that good against Arsenal. But you got the job done because that's what champions do. That's the mentality. So what now? What happens now? Because I expect Slot to be able to fix this. By the way,
no. Prime, one thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This is my point. See, you speak all the points. That's what I said. If you can see, I think you are not. You don't. I think you have to see flawless streams from the first preseason. From the first preseason where Liverpool are playing, I said we are not looking good flawless. We are having problems. We are winning the matches.
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
Sorry.
I'm not talking about you. I'm not referencing you specifically. You're talking about your fan
okay,
base.
fine.
I'm talking about in terms of the fan base because people didn't want to hear this stuff. But why is it that you guys need to lose 3 games on the bounce to now say that it's going? And Liverpool fans are going the complete 180 now and acting as if that Slot, if you lose against United, he's got to go and slot out, and like it's weird because you guys will still be able to fix this and go in the league. Like you're not. Like
I hope
the
not.
race is not done. Well, okay. You want Arteta to win it, yeah? Pick up Arteta. Anyways, the race is not done or anything.
See, this is the problem.
Yeah.
See, these are the problems I'm mentioning from start of the season, and I wanted a left winger, centre back, and midfield more than anyone. I am the one who rated our transfer window 6.5. Yeah. I rated my window 6.5 because I know my problems, our midfield problems. And one more thing you ask, see, why is Gravenberch is the best DM, one of the best DMs last season? He's not performing that type of role because he's hanging there. There is no other helping there. And one more thing, Slot tweaked our tactics. That is why I don't want to see that. And one more thing, Gravenberch is playing much higher and he's not dropping deeper. And he's playing much higher than that. If you remember, anybody remembers Everton goal, he is much higher than that. He has to be not there. He has to be deeper. And these are the problems. I said we are not playing well, but we are winning the games. This is concern for me. And some of the watch-alongs, Donsi is there.
You might score again.
Winning also. See, some of the games, Donsi is there with me in flawless watch-alongs. You can ask him. I said we are winning games, but we are not looking good. I said we are having a problem, and I can tell you right now, Prime. I wanted drop Salah. I wanted drop Gakshit. I don't want to start them. I didn't want to start them. I wanted Ekatike to start. I wanted a Wirtz at left wing.
I say your match level like what? It's disappearing all the time.
I hear what you're saying, but I don't know. Well, like the I don't know, the excuse of Gravenberch of how he's not getting support in midfield. That excuses don't run for other players that are meant to be the best. Because when it's Rice, Rice, hold on. Rice doesn't get given that excuse for Arsenal. We don't get given the Arteta context for Declan Rice. For example.
These are not excuses. These are not excuses.
But it is because when it's Rice, we automatically just crash on him. We don't give the context of Arteta. When it's Chelsea players, we're not allowed to get given the context. We just have to crash on them. People said Cole Palmer was shit last year. People don't give the context of he went in like 20 games where Jackson was just missing chance after chance after chance and not getting assists. No one gives that context though. We just say he was.
And he was out of position, right?
Exactly. We don't get given.
I'm not speaking. No. You can't speak. No. You can't speak other Liverpool fans' opinions on me. I'm not. I never said that. Okay.
I'm not talking about you though. I'm talking about the.
Oh yeah, fine. That's fine. That's fine.
He's generalizing. He's generalizing.
Yeah, like
see,
we can't.
They can say that.
I get what you're. Hold on. I get what you're saying.
One second.
And that's fine. I'm not even saying that you're wrong. However, when you're meant to be the best, no one cares about the context. We just look at why is it not working, and it should be working because you spent all this money and everyone was happy. Everyone was saying trebles, quads. We're going to retain all of this. So What's going on now? Because if you guys had beaten Chelsea, because Chelsea were the better team against you, but if you guys had still got the result, which I expected us to look better, but still end up losing. So if you guys had beaten us, still looking bad, no one would want to hear me saying, "Oh well, Caicedo bossed the game against Gravenberch." No one would hear it. Who cares? Because we still lost. No one would hear it. So why is it now that you've lost 3 games on the bounce, we now have to look at you guys haven't been good? Because 2 weeks ago, people were talking about Gravenberch being the best DM in this league. Still. So why is it now that he's not getting the support? What's happened in 3 games?
I mean, every fan base, they will speak like that. For me, I look facts. I look my team and I will tell my opinion straight away and in front face. I don't lie about my team. If they are not performing well, I will say they are not performing well. If they playing well, I will say they're playing well. See, I can understand how other Liverpool fans move, but I'm not that one type. I can see why they are saying, why they speaking like that, but I don't agree with them. For me, I can see my problems. I blame Slot. I blame some players. And you said back three, right? I wanted back three prime. And I have speaking with you. I wanted back three. And you asked me this question before also in Flawless stream. I wanted back three, but Slot won't play back three. He won't play that. It won't happen.
Well, you know what's funny though? Liverpool kind of are playing a back three. Because you know how people talk about Kirk as not looking good?
Yes.
You want to give?
Yeah.
I'll give context for why Kirkes doesn't look good because you guys are inverting him instead of playing him on the touchline. That's why.
Free roll.
That's why he doesn't look that good. You guys have bought Frimpong, and the reason why he's not working so far is because again you're not allowing him to get forward and hug the touchline. You're telling Salah to hug the touchline, and he has no legs. You bought all these good players in theory, but they don't work for the profiles you need. For how Slot wants.
No, Prime. That is my problem. What Slot was trying to do was he's making so many changes at once. He's making 4 to 5, 6 to 5, 7 changes at once and tweaking system at whole. He playing the whole new system. That is my problem. Why do you want to do that? If you want to do that, you have to do.
I don't think he has tweaked it much. I think he's still kind of
he tweaked it. No. Right. If you see,
I think he is kind of trying to play the same way, but it's not working because you don't have the same profiles. Kirkes is still. Robertson inverted last year, same as Kirkes. You guys are kind of doing the same thing, but it's not working because you don't have the same profile.
No. Last season, Prime. No. Last season we had right back Trent. We used him differently. This season, with Bradley and Salah, they don't have any chemistry right now, and Salah is not performing. Last season, Gravenberch and McAllister are sitting little bit deep, and Szoboszlai is a free roaming 10 who can do PNP work. This season, Gravenberch is much higher than that, and McAllister is not performing well, and Wirtz is not in form. That means the whole midfield is all depend upon Gravenberch. That is where he has to tweak. He's leaving midfield way too open. And we are not playing Frimpong well. And Frimpong is not a regular right back. Bradley is he's not good at defense sometimes. I'm blaming on Slot. Don't do too many changes. Give freedom to Kirkes. At Bournemouth, he has a freedom. He performed really well. Give freedom to Kirkes. Use Szoboszlai and Gravenberch double pivot. Go a little bit defensive. Again, it will work. Go to last year's system. It will work. He's doing too much. He wants more attacking football. I don't think this team can't play way too much of attacking football because our defense structure is not good. Because we brought 2 new fullback and new left back and new right back, and they both are not good at their roles. You see, once our midfield clicks, I can see the whole system clicks. Without our midfield, I can't see our attacker or our defensive clicks. The main problem is, I will say again, our main problem is midfield. That's why I wanted a controller in that midfield. That's why I wanted a Stiller, or that's why I wanted another midfielder there. We didn't brought them. That's why I wanted Baliva. Because I wanted that controller.
I have a question. Would you have rather not sign Isaac if it means you guys had bought say Wharton or Baleba or like Stiller.
I agree. Yes, and flawless. Prime. I debated it flawless 1 hour on the topic. On the topic, I debated that. I wanted one midfielder and one left winger and one centre back rather than high quality striker than Isak. Because I know my team and I know my problems of that midfield. I expected with this and it is happening. See, these results are surprising for so many teams, but not for me.
I have another question. I have an unpopular opinion. I actually think FSG are good owners. A lot of people disagree with me. Fine, we don't need to get into that. However, a lot of people's arguments is FSG, they don't spend a lot of money, yada, yada, yada. Liverpool will go seasons without spending much or if at all. But this window, you guys spend almost 500 mil, whatever it is. Do you guys think, do you guys think, maybe you won't spend 400 again, but do you guys think you guys will spend big money next summer to fix your defense and your midfield?
No, I think next season we will spend another 100 to 200. That's it. Maybe less also. I don't think it will happen again near future. I think it will happen again in 2028. I think we can see because we are running out of some players contracts. I can see in 2028 we can go big again. I don't see Liverpool going big again in next market. See, in next market, I can see we can bring one centre back, one midfielder, and one attacker. That's it. We mostly 3 players.
Okay, I've got a question for you. Seeing as you were on this topic of players coming and going, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, sir. Do you think Van Dijk and Salah will be ahead next season? Just because we've seen, I could be talking about this prematurely, but I can only go on the previous matches. We've seen these 2 players, especially Salah, decline heavily. Last season, I thought he had a massive decline from the player that I've known him to be over the previous season. But this season now, he can't even beat his fullback that he's going up against. Do you think he will be here next season? And are you regretting keeping him this season?
No, see, I'm not regretting Donsey. First of all, I will come to Van Dijk. Van Dijk is our best centre back, and he will be here next season. Without him, our whole defense will look like a shambles. He will be our best centre back. I'm not having any problem with Van Dijk, and he is one of the best players this season. That is for Van Dijk. He has to stay. He will stay. He's our captain. And coming to Salah, see, this is my problem with Salah and Swart also. He's 33, and I'm the fan. I'm the one you say. I'm not expecting goals like last season. I'm not expecting 30 goals, 25 goals or 20 assists from him. It won't happen again. It is one of the rarest season one player he has. That's it. It's done. I'm not expecting that. What I'm expecting was he's not performing really well right now. That's why I wanted another players to step up. Then we can cover Salah. See, I have no problem. Salah can drop. Right, he can drop right now. I happily see Salah can drop for 2 to 3 games. I'm okay with it. I'm not fixated about Salah. I'm fixated about whole team. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm not regretting he's there. But what I'm saying was I want to see him rotate or play him as a striker, as backup striker. Give Frimpong as a right wing player. He can finish. Play him as a striker.
Okay, so Aiden. Give me your preferred 11 right now, and only players that's fit.
Okay, preferred 11 means because we don't have another right wing, have to put Salah. Okay, that's why I'm putting Salah right there. I will come with Alisson, Kerkez, Konate, Van Dijk, Frimpong, McAllister, Gravenberch, Soboslai, Gakshit, Isak, Salah.
Okay, now give me your preferred 11 on form.
On form, okay. It's not much difference, Johnsy. Same, it's not much difference.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah?
No. 1 minute. Was just 1 minute. I will take off Gakshit and put Ekitike at left wing.
Okay. And you still play Salah That's the reason why I said, give me your best 11 and give me your on form 11.
That's why no. That's why I said Donsi, because we don't have any other right wingers. I have to pay Salah. We don't have any other right winger. If you have to play right winger, I have to play Frimpong.
They must do this, yeah. Based on form, yeah. We've seen Jones come in and perform well, yeah, when he comes off the bench.
Yes.
And Chiesa.
Yeah.
Would you drop, like, say, for example, McAllister from the midfield, drop Salah and play Jones and Chiesa instead? Based on how things and what you've seen this season, who would you
see?
Would you
I
drop,
want.
Would you drop someone
no, I want drop. I drop. Yes. See, for me, this is our best field right now. Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones, Graham Birch. That is our best midfield. On form, that is our best midfield.
For now.
Yes, for now. And put Wirtz at left wing.
Put Wirtz left wing?
That is it. Wirtz left wing. That will give me defensive stability and defensive cover. I'm okay with it. And Wirtz played at the left wing's pocket spaces at Bayern Munich. Sorry, not at Bayern Leverkusen. And Chiesa, coming to Chiesa, he's not a right winger. And see, he's a right winger, but he's injured. The legs are gone. I'm seeing as a left winger or a backup striker. I'm not seeing as a right winger.
Okay, so where would you play Ekatike then? If let's say on the like what you're saying, the hypotheticals now, right? Because if you want to put Wirtz on a left wing, where would Ekatike fit in this team? Because he's obviously been your best player so far.
See, they have two solutions, Donsi. That means if Wirtz and Ekatike has to play, there are two solutions. One solution was go Szoboszlai and Gravenberch midfield, put Ekatike at 10 and Wirtz at left wing, or drop Wirtz and put Ekatike at left wing. That's it.
No, the reason why I say this is because it's like this, yeah. Remember when I said to you on form, yeah, Ekatike is your on form player, yeah. He's been the best player, the outstanding player right now.
Yes.
Right. So why would you drop him and why would you put Wirtz on the left wing? Because that doesn't make any sense to me at all. So I'm obviously thinking, just from your thinking, you're playing Isak up top, right? Because you're not going to drop Isak, Ekatike, or Wirtz, but all three of them can't play in the same team. To be honest, your four attacking players, you're going to have to drop two of them, in my opinion, because one's not on form, right, and the other one looks like he's struggling. So where would you go from there?
See, that's why I wanted. What I wanted was I want to drop Wirtz. What I said was I want to drop Wirtz, play Ekatike at 10, play Gax at left wing.
But there's a reason why
he's easing from. See, don't see.
But you don't like Gax shit, but you still want to play it.
Play him. See.
That's right.
Go on.
One thing, don't see.
All right. What about if you take away Gax shit, as you called him, yeah, and play Chiesa?
Was the 1 minute? I will complete Don's point. Donsi, Ekatike and Wirtz can't play because they are all attacking same spaces. Yeah. That is my problem. That is my problem. That's why I want Gakshit or Gakshit or Wirtz at left wing. Take off Ekatike or play Ekatike and Gakshit. I don't want to see Ekatike and Wirtz at left wing and 10 because they will attacking strange spaces and it creates nothing.
Okay.
And now coming to Chiesa at left wing. I'm okay with it. I wanted Chiesa to come against Chelsea. I'm okay with it. I will take him. Right now, I say.
So go on. Go on, you man.
No, so right now, way Ekatike and Wirtz play in this team. It won't work.
It can work, but Ekatike can't come deep. He has to stay in the box. That is the only way I can see that.
Why don't you try Ekatike? Why don't you not try Ekatike on the right and drop Salah? So you can facilitate.
He's not a right winger.
Everyone.
Downsy is not a right winger. Downsy, he's not a right. He's not a right winger for me. He's left winger or a left striker. That's it. See, it's same as Isak profile. It's not. He can't play right. See, the only other player. No. The only other player who can play right wing backup is Frimpong. And if you want to play Frimpong there, you have to play Isak. Because Frimpong can cross, Isak can finish.
Yeah, so there you go. Frimpong on the right, Szoboszlai behind him, obviously, because he likes to invert and all the rest of it. Drop Salah. So let's say you play Frimpong on the right, Szoboszlai behind him, yeah. So you can facilitate
right back. At right back.
So right back, yeah. So, right back, and he's going to invert. That's why I'm saying it, because he can make up the numbers in midfield. He will do exactly what Californi does for us. You know what I'm saying? So
Inverters.
Yeah. Then what? So you're telling me that you'll play Ekitike in the 10 and Wirtz on the left.
Gakshit.
Or Gakshit.
No.
On the left, on the left when Ekitike has played his best football off the left.
That's why I want. See, that is my point on C. What I want was play Ekitike at left wing, play Isak at top, play Salah at right wing. For now, it's our best. It's our best friend three. Best friend three. Isak at top, left wing Ekitike, right wing Salah. That is our best three.
Okay, then what's your midfield?
Midfield will be Szoboszlai, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, and Jones. I will drop Wirtz.
So you drop McAllister, yeah?
Yeah, I see. For me, McAllister is a problem. Right now, McAllister is a problem. Very, very problem for me. I want to drop McAllister. He's not performing well. He's not controlling the match. Last season, he's one of the best midfielders. See, last season, he's one of the best players for us. And technically, he's one of the best midfielders for us. He's very, very good player last season. Right now, he's not performing well. He's not on form. Drop him. Put conditions there. That's it. And I don't want to see Szoboszlai at right back. I want to see Szoboszlai at midfield. Because his PNP, his engine will cover our deficiencies. If you see, last season, from second half of the season, we didn't perform at all. And we won the league, but you can see there are problems in last second of the season. If Arsenal didn't drop too many points, the title race will be so close. But we won. We played brilliantly first of the season. In second of the season, we got some problems. Okay, fine. But this season, the problems are found out. There are a lot of solutions in this team who can perform at high level. But Slot is doing too much of tactics. He's doing too much of FIFA tactics.
I get that.
No, I agree, because a lot of people have been saying he's chopping and changing a lot for their liking. Like one of my best mates is a Liverpool fan. He says, but Slot needs to stop. Slot needs to stop, man. He keeps doing this, doing that. It's not working. Just keep it simple.
Okay, lads, do you think the problem is last season he didn't have options? He didn't have the works. He didn't have players like that to chop and change. He had a ready-made team, which, do you know what it is? He had a ready-made team, which he added a little bit of quality to, and he put his stamp on, but it was a ready-made team. Yeah? He didn't have to do much to it.
That is wrong. No. People are saying wrong. Because last season, he had too many. Last season also, he had options. He had Jota, rest in peace. He had Diaz. He had Nunes. He had Gakshit. He had Salah. See, one thing last season this season the difference was last season Salah is on Trent. Another level. Sorry?
And Trent. You had Trent.
Trent. Last season Salah is on different level. 75% of the goals are scored by Salah. Remaining other attackers didn't perform really well. That's why it's covered up. Because Salah is performing really, really well. The other grey areas are not seen by other fans, not seen by Liverpool fans. But I have seen that. That's why I'm calling Gakshit, because last season also he didn't have any tremendous season. He had okay season. See, Diaz, you used him as a number 9. You used him as a left wing. Luis Diaz. We are not missing him, but I will take Luis Diaz over Gakshit.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
For For me, this have to solve in that midfield. Yeah, defense is a problem. I'm worried about Konate, but he can do well. He will do well. I can see that he can do well. Once this midfield is sorted, once words can pick up some form, I can see the system is clicking. If the system is not clicking, then I can see Arsenal or City winning the league. Right now, I'm still Liverpool, but I have to see. I'm giving slot another 6 to 7 games because we play United, Aston Villa, Brentford, City, and City in next 5 to 6 games. He has to click.
Side, you know what? Yeah, before we move on to the Chelsea part, yeah, I think you Liverpool fans are being very reactive. Yeah, like us Arsenal fans, we can be reactive because we haven't won nothing with any oomph for so many years, right? You lot just came off a league title, right? With a new manager. You know what I'm saying? So technically, he's still quite fresh for Liverpool. You get me? So I think that you lot should, whatever happens this season, just be easy with it. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because you lot are title thingy. Like, so just show that kind of respect. I think you man are too reactive, but do you know what, right? You can't tell a a fan base to do what they're gonna do. Fucking Liverpool fans, they're fucking ignorant as well. So do you know what? Yeah, fuck them. Yeah. Me. I'm glad that you lot are in the mud. Yeah? May it long continue. Salah, keep putting up perfect performances because you know what? I'm loving it. Works keep being that 009 brother because we're out here like fucking we're out here counting for you, counting with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is it? Van Dijk?
One thing I will say. This is the last. No. Don't see. You can say all these things. These are the okay. Liverpool are performing well, not performing. Salah is doing that. Wirtz is doing this. Wirtz is going that. But still, only 1 point beyond Arsenal. And this is October. No. One thing. See, I have seen Arsenal go 6 to 7 points late and bottle the league. I have seen that. I'm not worried about Arsenal. I'm worried about myself.
I've seen Liverpool do that.
Fine. We already won that. We already won the league. For me, it's not on us. The pressure is not on us. The pressure is on Arsenal.
No. You see, I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing none of that. Yeah, I'm not hearing none of that. All right, Si, give me 1 second to cook. Yeah, give me 1 second to cook. The pressure's on you, man. Yeah, is because you, man,
I'm trolling.
One of the best strikers in England. One of the best number 10s. You, man, have got the best defender. Yeah, in the league, one of the best defenders in the world. I'm not having that. You, man, have got the best goalkeeper. Yeah, and you, man, just came off winning the title. I'm not having none of that shit. The pressure's on you, man, because when people want to say Arteta's not good enough, yeah, everyone says that. You know what I'm saying? So this is why he's still in the job, because he's pressure free, because people still claim him as a novice manager. The thing is, yeah, when people say, and this goes to near enough every single fan base, they would say Arsenal's got one of the best fucking teams in the league, but the difference between our team and Man City and Liverpool is the manager. You know what I'm saying? There's not much pressure on us. You know what I'm saying? All the pressure's on you, man, for the money that you spent and the players that you have.
I agree. I know. See, don't say I know. That's why I say I want league title or Champions League. If not, it's a failure. But I'm not slot out. I will give him this season because he won the league in first season. I'm not like a reactionary fan, like say if he doesn't win the title or Champions League slot. No. I will give him past this season, but I want to see improvement, right? I can't finish with this team. I can't see him finishing 6th or 7th. It can't happen. It's disastrous.
Yeah, I get that. All right, Prime, you still there, my brother?
Yeah.
We said about Chelsea, fam. You man made Liverpool crash out. Literally, they all crashed out. It was like the straw that brought the camel's back. After losing 2 games, Liverpool came around and said, even though we ain't got no defenders, even though we're putting players in different places, even though we got Garnacho, us, man, yeah, we whooped your ass, motherfuckers, yeah. What you said about that, rude boy?
So what happens when you don't get, a player sent off?
You're also, but it's true.
I mean, listen, it is what it is. Garnacho is the worst player in the league, and he can cook. Connor Bradley, who last year was this amazing right back. So I don't know what the problem is. Is Garnacho really the problem, or is it Bradley? I don't know. But I'm happy that we won because I thought we'd lose Benfica against
I think
Benfica
both of them are the problem.
True. I thought we'd be in, with this international break, we'd lose against Benfica and Liverpool, and Chelsea fans would be having this meltdown crisis stuff. So I'm just glad I can enjoy my international break.
Prime, I have just one question for you.
Yeah.
Will you drop Enzo for Palmer?
No.
See, I think the Chelsea best midfield is Cole Palmer, Caicedo, Romeo Lavia.
No, not necessarily. Chelsea have quality midfielders, so it depends on the opposition. And Lavia just doesn't stay fit anyway. And
no, I'm saying hypothetically. I'm saying hypothetically, if he stays fit, will you start Caicedo, Lavia, and Palmer?
No. It would depend on the opposition.
Okay. Where do you want to see Palmer then? Left wing or at 10?
Either in the 10 or on the right wing. Again, depends on the opposition. Palmer's good enough to play in both positions and to ball out. So that's not a problem.
Okay, you don't want to see you don't want to see if Lavia stay fit regularly. You want to see him starting or not starting?
Yeah, because he does something that Caicedo not that Caicedo can't, but Caicedo's not necessarily the best at. In terms of receiving the ball in the first phase and playing out.
First base,
that's what we need Lavia to do.
Best, one of the best. Yes.
But however, and against certain teams, we can get away with not having him there and having other players. Chelsea have quality midfield depth, so I'm not necessarily worried, about who's starting. It just depends on opposition.
Okay, and for me, I don't see Enzo Fernandez like this high quality midfielder is one of the best. I don't see that. I may be wrong, but I may be wrong, but I don't see him as a 10. I'm not seeing as a 10. I'm saying as a 10. I'm not seeing that. I'm saying he's 8.
He's not a 10 though.
Yeah. That's why he's playing 10 right now.
Yeah, he's playing 10 because we don't have a 10. Palmer's injured.
Okay, that's why I asked if Palmer comes in, then you will drop Lavia for Enzo, right?
Well, Lavia, like I was trying to say, Lavia won't be starting games for a good few months. He's on a fitness plan right now, and this is the first game he's played all season. The first game he's played, maybe this calendar year. I can't remember the last time I've seen him play. So, actually, no, I think he played a game at the Club World Cup. Maybe, I'm not sure. But regardless, I'm not going to be expecting Lavia to be starting many games from now until the end of this calendar year.
Okay, fine.
Lavia seems to be on the same fitness plan Reece James was on the first half of last season, where he wasn't really playing many games, barring the Conference League, up until like January. So, I'm assuming Lavia will be on that same plan.
Would you see Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Lavia, and Palmer at right wing? It's okay for you, right?
I mean, yeah, but again, it depends on the opposition. We don't need to start all three. It will just depend on the opposition.
Okay,
cool. All right, Prime.
Yeah.
How far do you think you're going to get? Because what people don't know is me, there were quite a few shows together. And our main one is obviously Mud Brothers, on a Monday on Chic TV. So people, make sure you like and subscribe to that one as well. How far do you think you're gonna get? When do you think your time's gonna come to an end in the Champions League? If you think so, because we all know that you man have Champions League pedigree. You know what I'm saying? And which team do you think would be the one that takes you out?
Do you want me to be honest, or?
No. Be honest, bro. Be honest.
I still stand by. On our day, I believe we can actually beat anyone. However, I don't trust Sanchez, so I really don't know. I'll be so honest. Because a part of me thinks that, maybe depending on the draw, we could actually win it. But I really don't trust this guy, bro. I really don't trust this guy. So I'm gonna say quarterfinals minimum, and it's a good Champions League campaign.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be.
When you say you don't trust this guy, what you mean, Maresca?
No, Sanchez. I trust Maresca to do what he's doing so far. I just don't trust Sanchez. I don't want to go to the Bernabeu with this guy. I don't want to go to the Allianz. We've been to the Allianz. I don't want to go to the new camp or the park. I don't want to go to any big, intimidating atmosphere or play any sides that have any sort of individual brilliance. Because I think man for man, or in terms of systems and performance, we can match anybody. But the individual brilliance will get knocked out. So unless our defense is completely on point, which it can be in these big games, I still don't trust. He's got a bozo mistake in him. I really just don't trust Sanchez. So I don't know. My heart wants to say that we can, but the logic part of me is holding back. So
okay.
But I think realistically, quarterfinals and fine. If we get knocked out in the round of 16 by like a big side, I'm not gonna cry and complain per se, but quarterfinals is like the minimum I expect us to go to.
Okay, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Like, do you think you're gonna be winning anything this season, or do you think it's gonna be another trophy like ridden season? Right, talk to me, bro, because we're gonna come back and revisit this conversation. Because I want to ask Sai the same thing as well. And obviously, Ozzy, this is what I'm saying. Like us Arsenal fans, we have to answer these kind of questions. Because I will want to revisit this in a few months, because like it is only 7 games in. You hear me? So do you think you're going to win anything, or are you expected? That's the question. Are you expected to win anything this season?
I'm start of the season. I said that we challenge, and I wrote that off a few games in when I saw that we still had our deficiencies, and the other teams who are challenging seem to have fixed theirs. City bought Donnarumma. Liverpool may not have started great per se, but they went 5 games unbeaten, and I expect a lot to be able to figure it out, what's going on. And Arsenal, you've still got your deficiency in Arteta, but you've got a better squad now. So, yeah, I just don't. With us, unfortunately, we're not in the title race, but I still expect us to finish minimum 4th. We shouldn't be in any sort of top 4 battle, because we're still better than everyone else below us. I expect us to win a domestic trophy, because if we're not going to win the league and we're not going to win the Champions League, I expect to leave with an FA Cup or Carabao. I don't really care which one, just win one of them, because our record at Wembley in the past like 5, 6, 7 years has been quite awful. So we need to fix that this season for me, and that'll be like a good season, for the moment anyway. I'm not gonna yes, in the moment I'll celebrate, I'll be happy, but obviously the long term we can't do this again. We need to push and progress. That's why when people are saying, because we're not in the title race, we have to fight top 4. I don't think. Why should we have to fight top 4? We're not as bad as the other teams below us.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's
your expectation this season is top 4 have to either win a Carabao FA Cup and
quarterfinal Champions League.
Quarterfinal Champions League.
Yeah.
And that's like sufficient for you.
Yeah. And that's because from Maresca, when he got appointed, I said over 2-3 year span, you need to turn us into title challengers, which I don't believe is necessarily that difficult to do, because I think he is a good enough coach to do that, and we're definitely spending enough money. So I expect that progress, and he's going along that path. What I also expect is for you to start picking up these lesser trophies along the way. I expected us to win Conference League, because you just have to do that. This year, I expect a domestic, because if we're going to develop into title challengers and title winners, you need to pick up some sort of a mentality within the players in the squad. and we're doing that so far. Do I think Maresca can win a league? No, but again, he can prove me wrong on that. Do I think he can win a Champions League? Yeah, I know, because those sort of Champions League knockout competitions, certain things, maybe it's about experience. But however, what he did in the Club World Cup, that final, that's like, I've not seen Chelsea play like that in a final in a very long time. I've seen us win finals.
Yeah, I think 99% of people
we've won by like dominating defensively. I've not seen us put on an attacking masterclass like that before. So,
yeah.
But then
we'll see with Maresca. But
yeah, but with the thing with Maresca, what you just, if you think he's not the guy to obviously get you over the line in what Chelsea, what you'd really want, obviously, I know you don't expect Chelsea. You're not going to just be happy being a team that's like linkering in fourth and picking up the odd trophy. Why are you just expecting Maresca to kind of get you there and then you get the big man in, or?
Yeah, like
with Maresca, yeah, I'll be honest with you, he doesn't seem like he has the mentality to go win the league. For me personally,
I think
that's like, my opinion, because what I see from him is when he's faced those kind of questions, or can per se say we have the squad, or we have the numbers, or whatever, or I would expect challenging a club like Chelsea to challenge for the league. Like, it should be the expectation. He kind of like always takes the sits on the fence. And when you see that side of a manager, it doesn't give you the confidence to say, okay, this manager is, because for me, like last season, I'll give you an example. Like last season, you went on like this little kind of like run.
Yeah,
you was winning, and someone asked him like, can Chelsea challenge? And he was like, the expectation is just to kind of get back into like competing. And then it kind of like that momentum that you guys had slowly started dropping off.
Yeah, no, but I get what you're saying, but it wasn't because of that. Because we had started up until like December, we were doing very well in the league, and I think we were like second. But a lot of people were getting gassed about us being in a title race. I never fully agreed, because I know what Chelsea's like come December.
Yeah.
A lot of, over the years since we've last won the league, we would start the league season well, be first or second, and then come December we'd fall off due to some sort of injury to our squad, just ultimately not being good enough. And I was saying that last year, if you get through that Christmas period and get to the end of January when we played City and beat City, that then shows me you're actually fighting for this title and that you can go the distance. And we didn't end up doing that ultimately. So I don't agree with Maresca coming out and saying we weren't in a title race, because he was right. People can talk about that, some sort of a lack of mentality, but the guy's been surrounded by winners throughout his playing career and his like early managerial career. And then what Ben did to win the, like before the Club World Cup final, when one of the journalists was asking about how he's going to deal with PSG and are you willing to sacrifice and play without the ball? Like, the guy showed in the final that we can go up against these big sides. Against Liverpool, we can go up against these big sides. So, again, as much as I don't know if you can ultimately win us the big trophies, because you are still a young manager. However, I expect you along the way to get the checkpoints. Just like with Arteta, you should have got these checkpoints along. That gives people more belief. If Maresca this year ends the season, if we end at third, say, and we've won one or even two of the domestics and we get knocked out in the Champions League semi-final, that gives me more belief in you that maybe you can actually deliver me a major. over the next year. But you have to reach the check marks, and get us to that point where we're ready to win. And if you can't do it, that's fine. Let's go get a manager that can. I don't think it has to be a thing of Maresca can't do it, so he has to go. I think you can be a manager that just builds the squad up. I don't think that's a bad thing. That's what Arteta was doing, but now he's kind of stayed too long, and now people view him in the next. And if that happens to Maresca, where he stays too long, and Chelsea are like 2, 3, 4 years without like doing anything, but just being second, third, competing, but not winning anything, then I'll be angry. But as of now, I have no reason. Also, he's not the biggest problem at Chelsea. My biggest problem is the sporting directors. So if they sack him now, which I was kind of worried about with facing Benfica and Liverpool, if they just get rid of this guy, I don't trust them to get a better appointment or to get a better manager. And if they do get a better manager, these guys are gonna speak out against the bullshit, and he'll get sacked quickly. So at least with Maresca, he's balancing actually wanting to achieve for better things, but also having to deal with the bullshit of what's going on behind the scenes with the sporting directors. So yeah, I personally, I don't have a big problem with Maresca. There's certain things at times with his substitutions and stuff. The United game pissed me off completely, but
it's what it is.
Maresca, for the most part, I like the guy, bro. He's doing so far. He's doing what I expect of him. So for the Chelsea fans that always want to crash on this guy, but then they want to praise Poch, I don't know. That kind of confuses me. But I got what you're saying, Ozzy, about. I don't know.
Poch just doesn't have the minerals, man. He's just soft.
He's a Tottenham man. Fuck Poch, mate. All right, Prime.
Yeah.
Do you know what, right? I hear what you're saying because, first and foremost, right, Chelsea's a massive club, right?
Yes.
And for Maresca to even get that appointment, the pressure that comes with managing a club like that, especially through, let's say, the Abramovich era, because a lot of the Chelsea fan base still remembers that. You know what I'm saying? And know that, he would have got chopped if it was under the old regime. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that he's a championship manager stepping up, winning the cup where he was supposed to win. Yeah, don't get me wrong, because you are Chelsea, and that was the bottom tier of what you the European Cups, and you won it. To be honest, you know what I'm saying. And it was too easy for you. But guess what?
And that's not to be fair
for his level. He was
can I just say, by the way, you saying that, you're right. It's not a dig. That's why I'm saying. No. I'm
not digging.
They
won that cup with their
I know you're not digging. I'm agreeing with you. Along the way, these checkpoints that you should be having, you should be winning. I expect you to. So that's why it's okay, we shouldn't be in the Conference League, but if we're here, go win it. We shouldn't be in Europa, but if we're here, go win it. That's what I mean. You're doing the things that's expected so far. So I don't have barring the United game, I don't have a reason really to be crashing out and be mad and stuff like that. I get I hate the whole process and journey bullshit. However, if you are doing it properly, fine. Yeah, I'll understand it. And so far, I like what he's doing. So yeah, sorry, I just wanted to clarify of what you're saying is right. You're supposed to win it, and you win it. You've done it, which is a good thing. So yeah.
Well, this is what I said. Do you know this is why I can do nothing but agree with you, because it's along his journey, right? And so happened that he done it in his first season. So I got nothing but respect for this dude. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about winning and winning whatever trophy that you're involved in. And this is why I understand when he said semi-finals, and let's say you pick up another domestic on the way, right?
Yeah.
Because if we're really checking it, there's certain managers in the league right now. Let's say like a Pep. He's not going to be here in 2 to 3 seasons. Yeah. So a manager like Maresca, if he could pick up another trophy along the way in 2 to 3 seasons, which will come at a blink of an eye, that's his chance to win the league. You know what I'm saying? And let's say an Arteta doesn't do anything this season and he gets the chop, then the next big thing will be Maresca, because now he's picked up another domestic. You get me? And along the way, that gains more confidence. You know what I'm saying? With a growing team like that, because you lot still got a very young team and you can only get better. This is why I can say I totally agree with what you're saying because you're more of a Chelsea realist. I like man like Vodge. You get me? That thinks that just because you sign 1 or 2 players now, you're going to win a treble. You get me?
I think they said that last year as well. That was. But yeah, for me, it's like I know what Chelsea is and what we should be. However, I know we're not there yet, and we're trying to get back to being that. So, which is why fine. If you want to do this bullshit and waste all this money but spend it whatever, fine. As long as we're building towards that, you gotta pick me up these little trophies along the way because I have to be winning something. The fact that we almost went 3 years without a trophy at Chelsea, I've not seen that before. It's embarrassing for a big club. So get me a Conference League. It's a Conference League, but I'll still celebrate it on the night. And then this season, you get me an FA or you get me a Carabao and keep build. Because ultimately, when Maresca leaves, just because he's not able to do it doesn't mean someone else won't be. If you leave me a good squad, a squad good enough to win the league, then at least I personally, I'll thank you. I'm not going to cuss you out. But if you're here, like how long Arteta's here, and that's where the problem lies. You've stayed way too long, and now it's like, okay, you did good things at the beginning, but it's like a relationship. When things end, all you remember is the bad things. No one cares about what she did 5 months in, right? You don't care.
Yeah.
So
100 minute period, isn't it? It's true. It's true. No, man, I hear that, bro. But I say still there. Okay. Quick one, because I want to ask you before I want to touch on Man United very quick. I want to ask you, what's your expectations this season for your club? Meaning the titles or trophies you're expecting or you'd like to win.
I want 2 trophies, 1 major and 1 domestic.
Okay, so you want a double?
Because
okay.
Because I can't predict Champions League. Here Chelsea can win it, Liverpool can win it, City can win it, anybody can win it Champions League. I can't predict Champions League. It all depends upon.
Can Arsenal win Champions League?
It's a long answer question, Prime. You know the answer.
You just said anyone can win Champions League. Can Arsenal win Champions League?
No. I didn't say Arsenal, right? I didn't say Arsenal.
But you said anyone. You said anyone. So can Arsenal or anyone, right?
Arsenal. No. Arsenal special category.
Okay.
Well, Arsenal special category. See, for me, Champions League is like a lucky draw. I can't predict that. For me, it has to be Premier League or Champions League or FA Cup. I want 1 domestic cup. Carabao Cup is fun, but I want FA Cup. It has to be an FA Cup. FA Cup, Premier League, 2 trophies.
Fair enough.
What if he wins 1? Like just a domestic.
One means a Premier League, right?
No. He said, say you just win a domestic, an FA Cup or a Carling Cup.
A domestic means see,
would you be happy
if he wins only FA Cup? I will be not happy. It's a failure season. If he wins only FA Cup, it's failure. It's not a successful season.
What if you just win the
because we spent money, right? See, I will take a Premier League. Fine. It's hard to win a Premier League. You have to ask Donsi and Arsenal fans. It is so hard to win Premier League.
Fucking digs for no reason.
I will take that. I will take Premier League. For me, I will take a Premier League, but I want a really. I am expecting semi-final for Liverpool.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
With this team,
on last season.
Yeah, I want to improve. Last season we went off in round of 16. I want semi-final, at least semi-final, Champions League, Premier League, and FA Cup.
Okay, so what? So semi-finals in the Champions League, the league, and an FA Cup. What? FA Cup double. So I mean, a title and a cup. Fair enough. I get that because look at the money that you man spent, right? And you man are the holders. So to be honest, I get that. That's fair enough. Okay, Ozzy, we say for Arsenal. What do you think?
Double.
People are saying like domestic double, this, that, or whatever. Like we've gone past that now. Like, give me the domestic double. Don't get me wrong. I've never seen Arsenal win the League Cup. I want to win the League Cup. People say Mickey Mouse, whatever. I want to win every trophy there is.
Facts.
And even if I won it, I want to win it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people are like, people saying like he should win the domestic double. People are saying he'll throw it in the bin. The thing is now, even if he wins it,
okay, Ozzy, for one instance, fuck what people's got to say. Yeah. Because people talk a lot of shit. We all know this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are you saying to me, bro? What would you want?
For me, it's one of the big ones. Though he's gone.
Yeah.
A domestic double ain't sufficient enough. You spent what 1.2, 1.3 billion 6 years, brother. The problem is, I've said this. We've paid for his naivety. Now we're paying for his arrogance.
Yeah.
And if this idiot won't arrogant, was humble enough to say, listen, I'm still a novice manager, yeah, but let me just do the stepping stones. We've seen every big manager do this, yeah. They've come in, they win the Blood Clot League Cup, they take the cup seriously, and then they go on to the big things. I think the only manager that came and didn't do it was Klopp. Yeah. But at least he's won before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this guy didn't even take the increments to go for the big one. He was so arrogant that he could think, I can go for the big one. You know what I'm saying? So for me, his arrogance is not. It's going to be the cost of our seat. If we don't win it, it's going to be his arrogance. Because for me, with Arsenal now, it's very simple. Yeah, we've got all the pieces to the puzzle, but what we're complaining about is the football.
Yeah,
and the thing is, because he's still naive in the sense of his being tactical and when to change things. My thing is, bro, you've got both things there, but you don't know how to utilize them. Yeah, my thing is with Arsenal. Yeah, we've got the striker, we've got the number 10 defense, blah blah blah, the backup options, the bench, la di da. Yeah, is if we go back to the football we was playing 2-3 seasons ago, yeah, that almost won us the league. And what you do is you play that football. You play on the, what's the word? You play on the forefront, like not
offensive.
Yeah, you play offensive. Yeah, you go 2-3-0 up, like we was bamboozling these teams when we done that. And then you could put the blood clot handbrake on. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
But we're going into games like we done with Man City and Liverpool with the handbrake already on, and then expecting not to lose. Like, for me, that's just stupid. That's ignorance. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I have an issue. For me, like, now there's no excuses, even to the points where pundits that were backing this manager saying, oh yeah, he should do it, this, that is good, blah blah blah, even they are saying there's no excuses. So for me, there is no damn excuse in hell that would be sufficient for this guy if you don't win. I don't care what happens for the rest of the season. If it's on you. You can't tell me Liverpool were too good, Man City this, Haaland, injuries. Brother, you're the problem for injuries. You're the problem for flipping Jesus. Now he's collecting wages. That guy's finished. I think that guy, even if he goes to the Brazilian league, he's finished. Havertz, like, brother, I'd never read that guy is done. Odegaard, bro, the guy he's been injured. You put him back in, he's injured. You don't know, you're not giving him time to recover. Ben White, he came on the other day. We've always respected Ben White when he found his former right back. The guy looks finished now. why are you playing a player 3 months when he's needs surgery?
Oh.
Timber? No one talks about the Timber interview when my man was saying, "But I was in pain and this guy still forced me to play."
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Saka. I'm gonna say this now. Don't be surprised if Saka don't put up numbers like he's previously done this season. We're gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? And that's for me.
That's what we want to see.
This manager.
Do you know what? You see, the thing is, how far do you think we're going to go in the Champions League? Or if we'll ever pick... how far do you... Double question. How far do you think we're going to go in the Champions League? And do you think we're going to pick up a domestic cup this season? I'm not saying it's enough because I know where you stand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But how far do you think we're going to go?
With me, with the Champions League, we'll go past the qualifying rounds and it depends who we get. Because the thing is now with the Champions League, before he's like, even if you finish top, you could still land a big one. Like Liverpool finished top last season and they played was it Real Madrid?
Yeah.
If I'm correct. You know what I'm saying? So with the Champions League, it's not like when you had the tables and
no, we played Real Madrid. They play PSG.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You could, even if you finish top of the table in the Champions League, you could still land a big team, you know what I'm saying? So with that, you never know, innit? Like, say for example, what's to say we finish in the top 8, we qualify and then we land a Bayern Munich or a PSG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear that, man. Like
with the domestics,
yeah,
I think we're capable of winning both. Will he do it? I don't think so, because he's not done it in the past. He's threw them in the bin, and he thinks his arrogance is so big that he thinks he can go straight for the big one. I would love nothing more than for us to win the League Cup and see if that can be like fire us to the league. It would be amazing. But will he do it? I don't know. For me, it's a big one or you're gone. I don't care if you win the Carabao and the FA Cup. I'll take them. Thank you very much. He should get plunked on the back of his head with both of them and sent out.
I have a question to you both, because last year, was that after you beat Real Madrid? Don C said, if you guys win the Champions League, you still want Arteta to go, right? That was after PSG, Real Madrid, right?
Yeah. I was allowed to say that, but by the way, only one.
This season, if he wins, it's the question for you both. If Arteta wins the Prem or Champions League, do you still want him gone?
I'll to you first.
You see me, it's gone to the point where I just don't like this guy anymore. He's not a likable character, even to the point where other people don't even like him, and they're not even Arsenal fans. So for me, it's on the basis, if he won it, I'd give him 2 years, and then you piss off if you don't win nothing else again. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would potentially operate if I was, the owner of a big club. I'll give you 2 seasons, nothing. You win it, you buy yourself another 2 seasons, and that's like, I'd roll how like Abramovich used to roll, you know what I'm saying? But for me now, like, even if you won it, I don't know if I'd still want it. It would merit him being there, but I personally wouldn't want him there. I don't like him. He's arrogant, and he don't merit to manage a club like Arsenal. He don't command that respect for me to say, do you know what? You should be the manager of my club that I support. People say it's a ginger, whatever, but You know, it's like Klopp, for example. You like Klopp, regardless if you are a Liverpool fan, you know what I'm saying? You respect Pep, even though you're not a Man City fan, you respect Slot because, you know what I'm saying? This guy doesn't carry himself with the humility, you know what I'm saying, that you would like him or respect him in a way. So for me, how can I want a manager to be at my club that I don't respect, regardless if he achieves the Premier League? And for me, it's overdue anyway.
No, I hear that, man. For myself, like Prime knows my stance. I don't want this manager at my club. He's done what he's done in the last 5 years or whatever, how long he's been here. This piece of shit. I don't want him here. Do you know what I'm saying? If he would have added on to the FA Cup that he won in his first few months, yeah, then that would have warranted him being here, right? If he wins, let's say, we're talking hypotheticals now, peoples, that he won the Premier League, I will say thank you, fuck off. Yeah, thank you and fuck off. You did something that we haven't seen in 20 years. If you won me the Champions League, I will still say thank you, fuck off, even though we've never seen the Champions League, right? And you may think that I'm being a bit harsh, but I've got to take in consideration the 5 years plus all of your comments that you said. You've spoken about a ball, you've spoken about lemons, you said fucking Charity Shields is a cup, like little things like that. It's demoralizing for my team. The only way I'll keep him, because I know I said on a stream one time, I think it was with the catch up, that give me a quad and I'll keep him. Yeah, that's me being stupid, isn't it? Yeah. If he won me the Champions League and the Premier League, right, I'll keep him and I'll only give him 6 months. Yeah. The reason why I'll give him 6 months is now that you gave us something, one thing that we've never won, and one thing, and another thing that we haven't won in 20 years, right? I'll give you 6 months probation. Yeah. Because within 6 months, I can kind of tell where the season's going now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's either you put us in a position where we are at today on the 9th of October, where we are top of the league, where we are still in this title race. And by all means, yeah, I didn't say we're going to win a title. I said we're in the title race because we're in it until we're mathematically not. Yeah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you 6 months. And the only reason why I'll give you 6 months is because of your fucking mouth and your stupidity. Yeah, because I don't want to go through another season. Let's say we do win a double. I don't want to go through another season with you just being you, because you know what? Yeah, we've had 5 years of it and it hasn't done us nothing but put pure like pure heart palpitations on me. Do you know what I'm saying? And making me lose hair that I haven't got. You get me? That's the reality of it. Yeah. So let's say in some miraculous world that he can give me or give us Arsenal fans the Champions League and the title, then I'll keep it for 6 months. And for me, that's the only way you should go past 2026. This is what I'm saying. That's the only way. If not, I think it's a failure. Just because of what I said before, just because of those 5 years of failure, and that's what it has been. Yeah. No, I'll give him the first year. Yeah, the first 6 months to 18 months. I'll give you that. The last 4. Because just remember, we finished second twice. And it hasn't been the team where we finished second 3 times. Sorry, it's been your decisions and your changes within matches, and that's what matters to me more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. How about this? Is there a way for him to do everything right and you guys still not win?
How's that possible?
Does that make sense? Like if he's making the right subs, playing the right way, everything, you guys, I mean,
it's still a failure though.
I don't know. Like, say if you guys end up on 100 points, I don't know if that's even possible right now for you guys, but if you end up on 100 points, but Liverpool win it on 102, and you get to the Champions League final, and then like you lose it,
Be right back.
like say how Spurs did on a refereeing decision, whatever. He runs the distance. He runs the distance properly, not like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you guys still want him gone, or will you guys say, well, he did what he had to do? It was down to,
but he didn't do what he had to do. He didn't win.
Final and no, but what I mean in terms of he set the team out correctly. He didn't piss you guys off.
I still don't care. You win, and I still kind of don't want you there, regardless.
First. No, I knew the answer, but
because you know the thing is with me,
yeah.
He's got to the point where his arrogance has got so much. He chats so much waffle. He carries this big stigma around him. For what? What have you done to merit and smile like a, like them evil protagonist? He's a protagonist. He's got main character syndrome, and I can't stand that. Like when you guys had Mourinho and he was arrogant and he used to, you can say, but, when he says 2 for, what did he say? 2 for me, 1 for them, respect. You can say, you know what, blood clot, you flipping did it. You know what I'm saying? I can't chat shit to you. You know what I'm saying? But this brother carries himself like he's a big heavyweight boxer, yeah? But his record is 20-0. He ain't won no one fight. But he thinks he's the best. Like that pisses me off.
Take it for your mate.
And I guarantee you might not say it because you could be biased and Sai could be biased because you guys support other teams. But I guarantee you guys wouldn't even want him at your club if he delivered.
I'll be real. I actually said this maybe a year ago that United should probably I think Arteta actually is a very good coach. I think what he's done to get Arsenal from where you guys were to well, maybe not now, but like say a few seasons ago, they're up to challenging that. He's done a very good job at that, and I want Maresca to do something similar. However, when I look at beyond that and what you say about like his personality and how he behaves, like I'm a Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea fan, so I'm a product of like Mourinho. The rival fans.
Sorry to cut you off, but the other things I want to add is he's part of the reason why we've become a sort of a laughing stock as well at some points where you guys can laugh at us because of the outrageous shit he comes out with. Would you want a manager to
well, that's what I was going to get at. The thing is, right, because a lot of rival fans will not like Mourinho. Mourinho's the sort of manager where if he's at your club, you'll love him. But if he's against you, you end up hating him.
Yeah.
But for me, all the 3 for me.
Yeah, I hated Mourinho, but I was
all that, the football heritage speech and all of that stuff. I actually love that about Mourinho. But you know what? Yeah. Ultimately, well, not now, but at his peak, he won. So he can get away with saying, oh, this player's fat and overweight, or you're not professional. He can get away with all these antics because he's Mourinho. Because what comes with Mourinho is the antics and the trophies. So you bear with the antics to get the trophies. But with Arteta, all the stuff that he's doing, if you guys had won 2 of the last 3 Premier Leagues and have a Champions League, I don't think you guys would be complaining about all the antics he does.
No, we won't.
So ultimately, it's about regardless. Everything stems back to winning.
But me and Donsey would be telling you, shut up, bro. Why are you talking?
No, I won't even talk, bro. I'll just let man talk their shit. I'm putting my title, bro. That's what it is, bro.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Modern day football fans,
like I said, bro,
modern day football fans love to pretend like modern day football fans love to pretend like trophies don't matter, but they do, because
of course.
Why?
Of course.
Like it brings cockiness.
If you're doing all this stuff and you're not winning, I mean, like, what's the point?
The thing is,
unless you have not lived through the era of, say, Arsenal winning, for example, then I understand why you back Arteta, because this is the best Arsenal you've seen. So I get
and that's
if you've lived through your glory days, if you lived through your Henry and all of that. If you've lived through that,
yeah,
I'll be real. All of this is what Arteta is doing. It's nice. It is nice, but Arsenal are meant to be a big club. So ultimately, 3 years, without 3 years without a trophy, 5 years without a trophy, whatever it is, it's not good enough. You need
that's
something.
what I'm saying. Like, he's been here for like the quarter of what we've been at the Emirates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's partially the reason why we've gone from this massive club and we're falling down the pecking order. Like if Chelsea go win 2 cups, I think.
Yeah.
They'll
we're not far away. We're not.
And
City and Chelsea
off that he's partially.
City and Chelsea are both not far away from you guys, trophy-wise.
That's what I'm saying. And he's partially part of that. You know what I'm saying?
I think that I think the
won
biggest
2
thing,
Premier Leagues out of 3.
I think the biggest thing is Spurs.
You should have at least picked up a domestic here and there.
For me, if I'm an Arsenal fan, I think the biggest thing is you guys have allowed. Well, United, they beat United in the final, but you guys have allowed Spurs to win a Europa League with no response. Because if you guys had won the Prem last season, who cares about the Europa? If you guys got the Champions League final, no one cares about the Europa. You know what Duncy would say? Beat me in the Super Cup final. That's what you would say. And if you win,
what I'm saying,
then
but like
the Europa is irrelevant.
Like you're just basically justifying my reasons for it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know your reason, but that would be my thing.
In my whole life of supporting Arsenal,
yeah,
I've never seen Tottenham get to finals, let alone win them. I think the only final I've seen is when they played Liverpool in the Champions League. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bro, it's like in the 5 full seasons Arteta's been here, Chelsea have won a Champions League. United have been shit and won two trophies.
That's what I'm saying. Even United have won more trophies than us.
Liverpool have a Prem.
2 Prems.
Spurs got
2 Premier League and Champions League.
Have won a Europa. West Ham have a Conference League. Palace have an FA Cup. Newcastle,
blood clot, Crystal Palace
have
never won a trophy in their goddamn history. I've won a blood clot trophy.
And that's my thing with Arteta.
Give him time, give him points.
That's my thing. Because for me, I'm like, all right, fine. If winning Champions League, fine. I get it's difficult, whatever. But you should have trophies, bro. You should have domestics by now. You definitely should. Because I believe Arteta is a good enough manager to be able to win domestics. And you've definitely had a good enough squad over the years to win domestics. Because he won it within his first 6 months with a squad that wasn't deemed good enough to do anything. So if you can do it with old man David Luiz and old man Ozil, you should be able to do it with Trossard and Gabriel and Saliba. I don't get why you should be able to do that. So seeing how you guys got outplayed by Newcastle in the Carabao Cup semi-final, both legs, that to me is the biggest worrying sign. Because fine, you guys can't beat PSG, who are meant to be better than you. You can't beat City or Liverpool to a title, who are better than you. Fine, but you're meant to be better than Newcastle, and you got outplayed in 2 legs. So what's the problem there?
Do you know what, Prime? This goes back to why I said. Do you remember I said to you that if you give me one of the 2 biggest thing, the biggest trophies that we can play for, it's not good enough for me. This is why last year, when I said just after we beat Real Madrid, whether we win the Champions League or not, I want him gone. Right?
And I found that crazy, by the way.
Because no, Prime. At that point, because the first time I said it, it was actually on Mud Brothers with you lot, and you lot all Then I said it on what is it, Sarcasm, and then I said it on what's his name, Don Hussam's channel, right?
Yeah.
Everyone had the same reaction because they couldn't see what I saw. Yeah. Come now, people actually see why I said it.
No, just don't see. I saw your point of view, but I still was thinking, bro, if you win a Champions League, he has to stay. I thought from that perspective it was so crazy. However, the more you kept explaining it and knowing what you think, like, it makes sense. I get it because I don't know. It's because I was on stream at Igala a couple of weeks ago, and he was talking about Arsenal, like, and stuff, and I was like, but you guys, I basically said to him, you're like the boy who cried wolf. You guys know that story?
Yeah.
Because you guys said this last year. So like, why should it be different now? I get you have a better squad, but why does it have to be different? What if you don't? Because no one expected Liverpool to win the league last year. So what if City, who people don't expect to win the league, what if they win it? Or what if Chelsea end up winning it? Or what if Palace, who are on, I think they're still the only team. No, they lost to Everton, but
no, they lost.
I think last game they're the only team unbeaten. Yeah. Like what if something could happen, because last year it was unpredicted circumstances. What if there's another circumstance no one sees and Palace win the Prem? What then? Like, what will have? So there's got to be a cut-off point, because he spent $1 billion, but then the response back could be Liverpool spent $500 million in one window. So if Liverpool win the league, if Liverpool win the league, though, that is the excuse. Liverpool spent $500 million in the summer. That's the
excuse. They're gonna come up with that nonsense.
No. The thing is, okay, lads.
Nonsense, but no, I'm not having that.
So, Ozzy, no Arsenal fan can make no more excuses. Yeah.
No.
And this is what I said, because if because I'll start calling people out. I don't care how many followers I've got. The reason why I'll do it is because every single Arsenal fan said we didn't have a striker. We got a striker. Every single Arsenal fan said we need a number 10. We've got that. We've got replacements every single place on the friggin' field, yeah? And I'm tired of man talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having none of that shit no more from Arsenal supporters, whether I'm on the stream with them or not, yeah? Because it seems like we've gone from Arsenal FC, yeah? Shout out to man like Flawless, yeah? We've gone from Arsenal FC to fucking excuses, Gunners FC. You hear what I'm saying? I'm not having none of that shit, bro. You hear me?
I'm tired of it, man.
No matter what happens, I want these man, yeah. And the thing is, I'm happy that we bought Gyökeres. It's for these fellow Arsenal supporters of mine. I'm happy we bought Eze, and he's a baller, yeah, because of these fellow Arsenal supporters of mine. I'm happy we got Zubimendi, yeah, because now there's no more excuses. You know what I'm saying? No more, because everyone knows my starts, bro. It's for my fellow Arsenal fans. It's either you're on the bandwagon, or do you know what? If I don't hear certain man calling out certain man's names anymore, yeah, I will class you just like them man there. You hit me? You hit me? With your low fucking standards. Because Prime said it perfectly. We're a big club. 3 years without a trophy is a fucking disgrace. Is a fucking disgrace. And people are still backing this. Nah, mate, I'm not having it no more. I'm not having it no more. Do you hear what I'm saying? Fuck them. You hear what I'm saying?
No, bro, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Like I said, bro, like the flipping club is coming out with this expansion bollocks, bro. You built a fucking stadium to compete. You ain't flipping competed. And you think you can expect, bro, like the Emirates has no flipping heritage, bro. It's been around for 20 years. All we've won is 5 FA Cups, bro. In 20 years. Bro, like, would Prime accept that? No. Would Sai accept that? No.
No.
So why should we accept it?
Mate, do you know what it is? The thing I don't like about it is because certain men are treating us like we're fucking Tottenham, bro. Yeah?
That's what I'm saying.
And that makes me sick. Like, and the thing is, yeah, it's our own supporters that's letting us down. It's because you know what it is, yeah? Of all things that's happening to our club, it's our supporters that's backing the regime, backing the manager, saying that, do you know what, yeah? And I love what Prime did. I love what Prime did. This is why he's the master at chaos. You know what I'm saying? This is what Prime did.
1 minute.
Yeah, give me 1 second, sir. Give me 1 second, sir. Like, it's the Arsenal supporters.
I have to go.
Oh, you got to go. No worries, bro.
Yeah,
okay.
Sorry. I have. Sorry to disturb you. Big up. Thanks for the invite. Big up VC. Big up Prime. Fuck United. Subscribe to Flawless TV.
Bro,
thank you, Donzi.
Thank you for coming, bro. Like, and I'll chat to you for the next one, my
really,
brother.
Thanks, yeah. Thanks. Really, thank you.
Respects. Yeah. What I was saying is that it's my Arsenal fellows that actually back this shit. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that are like, you know what? Yeah, it's okay. Give him time. He's still a novice manager, bro. He's been there how many years? Forget the novice thing now. Forget the novice thing. He's been here friggin' 6 years now. You know what I'm saying? He's taken us from 8th. Now we've been second. Yeah, he's top of the league. He's constructed the fucking gauntlet. Yeah, he's constructed the gauntlet. He's got all the stones. Yeah, all I'm waiting for is for him to snap his fingers, and then do you know what? Yeah, we've got the league, or let's say the Champions League in our hands. But because of this idiot, because of our fan base, bro. Yeah, all they're saying is this is okay. Bro, check this. We've heard about a ball. They said, don't worry. We've heard about my man talking about where we were the best team on the field. Yeah? What happened? We got knocked out. I was at the friggin' Newcastle game. The Newcastle fucking game. Yeah? When we lost in the Carabao Cup. It was disgusting, bro. This fucking disgusting. And our fans still back this. This is why I'm so happy that we got a striker. I'm so happy we've got a number 10 in Eze. Yeah, cool. We got Madueke, but do you know what? Yeah, I'm not expecting no big thing from Madueke. But to be honest, he's performing. You get me? So I'm happy for that. Yeah, cool. We still got Trossard, we still got Martinelli, but they're still giving us more Jaden words. Yeah. So do you know what? I will take that. You know what I'm saying? We got the best defensive partnership, as they say, in the league. Right? I'll take that. We got Zubimendi, a great passer. And you know what, yeah? First and foremost, I want to shout out Zubimendi. Should tell you why? Because in the last few games, he has shown levels. So I'll give that respect. Timber, bad man, yeah? We even bought Nkape on the left, which not many people are talking about. Maybe because he hasn't played. Raya, is he the best goalkeeper out there? No, he isn't. But he's what we need. This is what I'm saying, because he fits in what we're doing well. All I want to see, yeah, is either Arteta win something this season, or fans need to turn on him, because now in this league there is no excuses at all, not one. Yeah, and it's beautiful to see. So regardless, for people like myself, and I'm sure for people like Ozzy, this is a win-win season no matter what happens, and I'm loving it, bro. This is why I've been so happy on stream. You get me? Smiling. This is what we do. This is what we fucking do. But yo, people, before we go, yeah, before we go, what I want to talk about, yeah, is Man United. Yeah, who wants to go first and talk shit on Man United? Could they win their second game? Could they win 2 games in a row? Yeah. What's gonna happen? Is he gonna give them their first relegation in Premier League history? You know what I'm saying? All right. Can he possibly win back-to-back games, something that he's never done? Can he break the curse of winning one game a month? Yeah, even though they're only playing one game in one league or one cup a month. You know what I'm saying? What, bro? Talk to me. What do you think?
Go on, Prime. I think Prime go first.
Oh, Prime, you there? Okay, cool. I'll go first then. First and foremost, fuck Man United, yeah? I'll say it again if you lot didn't hear me across the way, across the pond, yeah? Fuck Man United. You see, when I was a child, I hated Man United, yeah? Because they gave me some sad times, bro, yeah? They gave me some sad times, bro. So to see Man United in 10th position, I think they are winning the league. It makes me smile. It makes my heart smile, bro. It makes my heart laugh. It gives me the giggles, like, you get what I'm saying? I feel like a pity again. You know what I'm saying? Like to see where they are, yeah. It's like what dreams are made of. You know what I'm saying? I can say all my prayers come true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The thing is, yeah, with Man United, right? I know they don't trust Amarin, and the thing is, yeah, now I'm in a lot of groups with a lot of people now, yeah, that some of them I like, some of them I can't stand. Yeah, when I'm hearing Man United players, when I hear Man United, let's say the fellows talk about their team, all I'm hearing is that, well, not all of them, because man like Flawless, right? That's my brother right there. He's a pussyo, he's a Tottenham loving motherfucker, yeah, but he's my brother right there. You know what I'm saying? When I hear Man United supporters say that, do you know what? Yeah, this is not Amarin's team. Yeah, give him time. Just remember, we need to write off last season. Yeah. The reason why I don't hear that shit is because if something is not working, change it up. If the tactics that you're using is making you lose, play to the players' strengths that you have on field. This is what I'm saying. If you can't do those little things, then sack him. Sack him. And what makes me smile before I quickly come up and let Ozzy cook Man United, like I heard that they might who was it? Radcliffe is backing his man, yeah. Do you know like that song, Stand By Your Man? Like my mum used to love country and western in it. That's a Dolly Parton song, so big up, you get what I'm saying? Like he's standing by him, bro. Yeah. So do you know what? Yeah, more banter is possibly on its way. Can you believe that, bro? Yeah. Someone that hasn't even won a back-to-back game, someone that has accumulated 3 points a fucking month, someone that has given us 27% percentage in this league, bro. Someone that's living in the minus goals conceded. Oh my, do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, like I said, the child in me is giddy, blood. You hear what I'm saying? My heart is smiling. May it long continue. May it long fucking continue. Oji, what are you saying about Man United?
Brother, it's wonderful settings, bro. It's fabulous. So you know what I'm saying? Every time I look at Man United, even if Arsenal's doing shit, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, you see, like with Man United, yeah. It's like, how can I put it? So you get like a sweet cake here, and then Man United comes along, and then just adds like the ice cream. You know, it's like that extra spice to make something just go from an 8 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10.
That cayenne pepper.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's wonderful, guys. It's absolutely amazing, guys. Like, brother, you see Man United, they're so disjointed, yeah? How long has Amorim been here? What, a year and a half?
October, I think, was it October the 3rd? He's been here a year now, just over a year, like,
brother,
1 year and 1 week or something like
Man United don't even know what their best 11 is. You know what I mean? Like, you speak to every Man United fan, yeah, they'll give you a different 11. This album has bamboozled this team so much, yeah.
Oh, sorry, November. My apologies, November. But he's so shit that I thought that it was an extra month more. But don't worry, November. Let me get that right.
Bro, this album has bamboozled this Man United team so much, yeah.
Hey, I gotta go. Pick up everyone, like and subscribe. Donzi, congratulations on 100 subs, by the way.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it.
And United slander, enjoy, guys. Enjoy.
Cheers. Big up Prime, yeah. All right. Big up Sarcasm City Clips TV.
It's the only trophy Arsenal winning this season, the United slander.
It's true. I can't even say anything. It's fucking true.
But, bro, you see Almiron, yeah? The way I see with Almiron is that he wants to get sacked. United won't sack him. And I'm here for it. Because, like, my man comes out. He's depressed. He's got tears in his blood eyes. But we have to keep going, guys. I will not change. And he's like, motherfuckers, I want you to sack me. And it's like they're holding him hostage. And for Radcliffe to come and say, I'll give this guy 3 more years is music to my ears. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. But you see with United, yeah, you kind of just want them to keep going on this 1 month, one win a month, just to keep them above water. But you don't want them to go. You don't want them to go any higher. You know what I'm saying? Because I want United not to win shit for as long as I'm alive. And seeing United in this current state is amazing. See, you know, I got a few United friends like this. this guy here, you know what I'm saying, Flawless.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Real one. Yeah.
You know, like he's a real one, but he's a dickhead as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We know, blood.
I love Flawless. Big up, you're my guy.
Yeah.
You're an asshole. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Yeah. Shout out Flawless every time.
Look
but
at
when
this.
you see United fans suffer, it's nice. Like, I have no sympathy for United. I don't have no sympathy for their fans. Fuck United. Fuck your club. May it get infested with rats. May it leak. And may long it continue. And may we long always laugh at United.
No. First and foremost, yeah, you see this dude here, yeah, he's doing all the reasons why I'm on
I wouldn't say you're a dickhead because you know what? But you're like an asshole, innit?
No, fam. No. You see, like Flo's my brother, yeah. He's my brother, yeah, and he's the reason why I'm on it. Is what I'm saying, and that's plain and simple, right? But I'm gonna tell you this, right? You see this pussy, yeah, right? And this is why I go for him. He's a pussy, right? He's a Spurs loving motherfucker, yeah. He's a Man United born and bred, yeah. So for me, that's two of my worst enemies, bro, yeah. And he will happily say that, blood, yeah. So it's one of those things where when it comes to Flawless, and he's such a real one. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't actually understand how much of a good person he really is, yeah. But when it comes to football, bro, yeah, I can't stand him, yeah, because like it's like there's certain questions that he'll ask, yeah, that it's like fraudulent behavior, yeah. And then what he was sliding, yeah, like okay. He will say, for example, do you know what? Yeah, Arsenal, yeah, they are doing good. Yeah, I hate them, but they are doing good. It's a shame for me to even say this. Yeah, but do you know how I'm gonna big up? I'm gonna big up the friggin' Europa winners from last season, bro. Yeah, but he'll do something like that. Yeah. That's moment I can shit on Man United, bruv. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the biggest dump on Man United, blood. You hear what I'm saying? Each and every time, boys. You get me? Fuck Man United, fuck Spurs. Two of my most hated clubs. People ask me why I hate them so much. The reason why, Spurs are Spurs, isn't it? Yeah? Spurs are Spurs. And Man United, they gave me some freaking sleepless nights back in the day, bro. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah? I hated them and I still hate them. So do you know what, Amran? Do you know what, what's his name, Radcliffe? Ineos or whatever the hell you call them? Please stay. Please stay for another 20, 30 years. Make me go older. Yeah.
You to stay.
As was you saying?
We want you to stay.
He said every day. So when I'm old, and I probably won't go great, but I'll probably go even more bored than I am right now, yeah? I can laugh at the good old days of when they was once top and now they're in League 3. This is what I'm saying. Now, it probably won't happen because he'll probably get sacked in 2 months, right? My prediction is that he's going to get sacked in 2 months. Regardless, even though I want him to stay, he'll probably get sacked in 2 months and then these pussies can be smiling and happy again. But the thing is, for me, with Man United, it goes deeper than a manager, yeah? Their team is definitely not good enough, right? They're still relying on players that they should have sold or they wanted to get rid of, namely the best striker that they have in Maguire, yeah? Right. Sesko, cool. Sesko's doing well. His link-up play is good, but like Cunha has been. It's still early, but Cunha hasn't shown me anything impressive like to what I was expected. Mbeumo is decent. I think Mbeumo's another standout light, but Amarin is not playing their players in their preferred positions, bro. Yeah, he's still trying to rely on a back three. Like in 2025, he's still playing a player like Shaw. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? Would it get better? Yes, it would. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't be this shit, but they can't keep relying on trying to beat relegated teams or teams that is 15th and below. Because when you check it, apart from what was it, the Chelsea win, right? Who have they beat since Amman's been there? Do you know what I'm saying? Apart from the Chelsea win. And Amran hasn't got the cojones, and I'll say this, like Amran hasn't got the cojones to take Man United from, what was it? Where did they finish last season? 14th to 10th, 15th to 10th. Yeah? And that's only 5 places, right? But those 5 places is like 15 points, 12 points. Do you know what I'm saying? Because on form right now, how many wins have they had this season? They've had the Chelsea win, the Sunderland win, and I'm sure there's one more year they've had 3 wins in there. Yeah. And if you check that, where let's say, because I'm not going to try and compare Arsenal with Man United because we're in 2 different stages in our progression, right? For one, we don't have rats running around our field, yeah, namely Bruno, yeah. We're not trying to rely on.
They have the biggest crybaby in the league.
Yeah, bro, we're not trying to rely on Dorgu, yeah, because he's not great, and they're still playing him, yeah. Like they got Ahmad, he's not playing him. This is what I'm saying. So it's not only he's getting his like choices, substitutions wrong. Everything about him is wrong, bro. Yeah. So for me, I hope that Amran stays forever. But to be honest, even though Radcliffe did say that that's his guy, I think he's trying to Jedi mind fuck all of us, and I think he's gonna get rid of him in 2 years. Yeah. By December, like, do you know, it's by Christmas, Man United have a Christmas present, and it's a new manager. That's what I believe.
I hope not, but we'll see.
Yeah, man. So anything else you'd like to talk about before we close out, bro?
It's been a lit show. Been here for 2 hours and 40 minutes. But I don't know why the time's gone. It's breezed past. It's been wonderful again to take the piss out of United.
Always.
Me and my guy Don C, for once, we're at the top of the league. We're enjoying, we're smiling, we're laughing, you know what I'm saying? We're not being toxic and negative. You know, them ones there.
I don't know what that is, bro.
Continue. Yeah. And man like Fraudless in the mud, he's looked a lot more miserable these days. And as much as I love him, it's nice to see Man United fans miserable, man. I have no sympathy for your blood clot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And as always, like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Run up the likes. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up everyone that tuned in. It's been a lit show. Big up to my guy Don C. Big up to the people that joined. Yeah. It's been a lit one.
Yeah, man. Like, first and foremost, yeah, I want to thank Ozzy for jumping on. This is what I'm saying, and you'll see a lot more show from me and Ozzy. This is what I'm saying, and it's nice to see us, like he's saying, like see us so positive. Even though we're wearing black, even though we're out here looking like we want to do a move, it's not that. You know what I'm saying? We just moved to the top of the league, so we're just showing it in the only style that we should. You know what I'm saying? But it's been an amazing show. So everyone, thank you for jumping on, liking, subscribing, and all the good stuff. This is what I'm saying. I want to big up everyone in the chat, like AFC, everyone showed up. Big up Flawless, because you know what it is, I shit on him a lot, but that's my guy. So make sure you like and subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. You know what I'm saying? Old Type Prime. Big up Sarcasm City Clips and Sai for jumping on. You know what I'm saying? So peoples, on to the next one. Thank you for coming again. As I always say, yeah, manners and respect, and keep warm because it's cold outside. Winter's coming, and it's coming real quick. Amran in, yeah? Amran, fuck.